Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Thursday Krankenpanzer build.
He seemed a bit early this morning.
It is, isn't it?
It's weird. I was saying to Mikey before we went live how being an hour early really made me rush this morning.
Yeah. It didn't make me rush. I just got up an hour early, but I just really didn't want to. My brain was like, sleep. Especially as I didn't get to sleep till like 3 o'clock this morning.
Especially as we've got a heavy 3 days coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have an early night tonight. Oh, wait, I can't. I've got D&D and a meeting. Yay.
Anywho.
How are you two?
Good. Really good. Getting much more like my old self every day.
Good.
Even, back to making mistakes and as we've already discussed earlier on in the week, but there you go.
Yeah.
But the mojo's returning.
Good.
Excellent.
That's what we like to hear. And how is our Australian correspondent?
Oh, he's rather well.
Good.
He's just a late middle-aged dirtbag, baby.
You can tell Gary needs more sleep.
I had to get that out.
We've been discussing the song "Teenage Dirtbag," and we're under threat of death from Tiff if we start singing it. So, anyway, my Chinook has come on.
Excellent. Let's have a look at it.
Oh, Christ.
I now have a rotors dry fitted. It is a loose fit.
They're a good size, aren't they?
But the old all the lumps and bumps underneath are in place.
Excellent.
And that is ready. Well, it will be when I finish masking. That will be going into primer. Super. And then I can start working on my underslung load, which will be...
You were, missus.
Other cheeses are available, but it's a Baby Bell net that I will spray green, olive drab, and cut it off and fill with hobnobs.
Nice.
Lovely.
Lovely boy, lovely boy.
And I've also started the 148 Precious Bit ME109. Which was a bit of a mistake because if I hadn't started it, I could have used it for the 48 in 48 this weekend.
Yeah. I haven't done much this weekend. This week, I spent the day with Kay yesterday, so we were watching Moana 2 and things on telly, which was fun.
I've not seen
it. It's actually all right. It's a good film.
Doesn't float my boat.
Yeah. Which is ironic, considering it's about a girl that lives, goes out to sea on a canoe all the time. What I have done though is I have painted the engine.
Sounds like a euphemism, but it's not. But,
Dude, it's a family film. What I have done is the engine bay on this. So if I zoom.
Is that engine dry fitted or is it in?
No, it's in.
Oh, well done.
Oh, yeah. Looks good.
I just got to put the steering box on there.
Cool.
Cool. So I'm going to put some oil and stuff in the bottom and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, very cool.
You don't want a wonky camera. Well, John, what's John been up to?
I've been doing the Armour Hobby Hurricane Mark II-C. It's ready for. I've got little sort of bits of wet X, for want of a better word, in all the ducts and wheel wells, and I've got it comes with tape.
Mask set?
Pre-cut masks for the canopies, but they're not cut that well. So I had to go over them with another blade or blade a second time to get them to separate from the backing sheet. But it was still a bit of hit and miss. But that'll be ready for Sky underneath. before anything else. And tomorrow, the masks, camouflage masks, should be arriving tomorrow in the mail. So.
Excellent.
As for this, I haven't progressed anything. What I do have is I cleaned up the demarcation. I'm going for a German grey engine bay, and I cleaned up the demarcation between that and the firewall. So I'm about to put decals on the instrument panel and then start putting bits and pieces in.
Yeah.
Could you hear a jet just now, or is that sort of?
No, all we could hear is you.
That's all right. Yeah, the F-35.
I did do the driver's compartment this morning with AK-10s, as usual.
I was doing some research on the internal colour schemes last night.
Yeah.
It was quite interesting because apparently prior to May 1941, the inside of the desert ones was like an off-white colour, same as the driver's compartment. But after 1941, because they realised that because they were arriving in theatre as the normal dark grey.
Yeah.
But they realised that, and they were painting them in theatre, but they realised that that meant they had to supply paint to North Africa just to paint the bloody vehicles, when they could be painting them in the factory. So they ordered the production companies to paint them internal desert, paint them the inside the same as the outside.
Yeah.
Before they shipped them out to Africa.
Makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. So except from the driver's compartments, the inside would have been camouflage, and also from 1941 onwards, the inside, the grey ones, would have been the same grey as the outside.
Very good. I'm using my obligatory Happy Christmas plate for decals, so it's my go-tos because it's got flat edges, shallow edges.
Yeah,
I was bought this for my 60th birthday. Part of my 60th birthday present was a little dish just for decaling. Daughter.
I use an old, the goo cheesecake thing. Jars.
Yeah.
I use one of them, and I just hold on to the backing paper with a pair of tweezers, reverse tweezers, whatever they're called. Let's go through the chat.
For Christ's sake.
They've only just started.
First thing I've cut off and I've dropped it on the floor.
So, because you cut Mikey off, does that mean you dropped Mikey on the floor?
May well be after that meeting tonight. Tita says, "Good morning, Kranken drivers."
Good morning, Tita.
Hi.
Duke says, "Good evening, Hagrid. Good day, all you beautiful people." Good evening. Scott says, "Good evening. I have a tank."
Okay.
A real one, though. Matthew says, "Hello, panel." Sorry, go on.
No, sorry, it's my fault. I interrupted you. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
It's fine. You don't have to apologise. Go on.
I feel like I do.
Oh, Bechod. Matthew says, "Hello, panel. Hello, everyone in chat." Hello, Matthew. Phil says, "Good morning, everyone." I couldn't get my words out.
That's my job.
Yeah. Dita says, "Uncle Ozzy looks like he's been dancing again and just went to his seat in time for us not to see it." Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Again. We were both dancing for the intro.
Scott says, "Sleep later, party now." Yeah.
Because you've got to fight.
Yeah.
You're right.
Joe says, "Seems early. Yes, it's 5 a.m. in Mississippi. Good morning, all."
Hello, morning, Mississippi and Mississippi. Very welcome again.
Ian says, Hello all. I'm officially off work ill. I think I've got
Oh.
COVID. A few
Oh,
colleagues
no.
have had it recently. Hope everyone feels better than me.
Oh, well, I hope you're feeling
We do.
better soon, Ian.
We do, except for being tired. Tish says, "Morning, folks. Please don't forget to cranking that like button."
Yeah.
Excellent, Tish.
Well done.
Don't forget, folks, L&S.
Yes. Ian says, "Thumbs up." Scott says, "Hobnobs are on special at Woolies this week."
Hobnobs are always special.
Deed says, "Take good care of yourself, Uncle Ellis." Yeah, Uncle Ellis. He says, "Thanks, Dieter. I'm sitting comfy and cozy." Yes. I bet he's got a big snuddy on, hasn't he?
Then we shall begin.
Yeah. June says, "Bugger, I forgot today was early. Morning, girl." It's all right. Only 10 minutes late, mate.
Which is early
June
for
says,
you.
"Morning, Dieter." Yeah. And June says, "Evening, Duke."
Oh,
Dieter, ha. Glad I'm not the only one who almost missed that hour change. Oh, wait until the clocks go back forwards. Oh, God,
Back.
gets even more complicated.
Forward, yeah.
June says, "Hi, Matthew, Phil, Joe, and Ian." And June says, "Morning, Tiff. Like button clicked." And he says, "Morning, Mikey, Gary, evening, John." Hello, Julian.
Hi, Julian, mate.
Ian says, "Hi, Julian. The show got into second gear. Just got into second gear. There we go. My brain hasn't, though. My brain is still in first gear. It's not had its second cup of coffee yet."
Bloody hell, I'm on the fourth.
That's because you're a caffeine addict. Oh, should I upload that music again? Because that was quite good music.
I cannot remember. I have slept
That's
since then.
because you weren't on Tuesday. Oh yeah, you were.
I was for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was for a little while. I think that is ready to go in.
The engine?
No, the driver's the dashboard.
Oh, yes.
The drivers do that.
Or should I put the engine in first and then put the dash in?
I'm about to put the engine in because that's
Well,
step 31, whereas 33 is. I'm doing it in order of this just in case.
When the bulkhead is in properly, it sits just over the top of the gearbox, not over the rest of the body. So you need to put the engine in first, then put the bulkhead over the top.
Okay. Just
Roger.
a moment. All right.
And so saith the Lord.
All right. I need to mute myself. I have to talk to James about the 48 and 48 quickly.
Fair enough.
I'll be back in a minute. I'll keep the video on, but I'll mute.
All right. Bye-bye.
So love, Captain. Love you.
Yeah. We'll keep them entertained. Never mind.
Engine.
Joe was better without him anyway. We're joking, John. I know it wasn't.
He's the cornerstone of our triangle.
Yeah. I can see the fingers going up in a minute.
Yeah.
And that very hairy knuckles of his.
A very hairy arm there.
Yeah.
Ah, and Skippins' hairy face. I saw Skippins.
I did too. Ian says, "I think I have one of those snuddies. If it's what I think you mean, but it's in the wash. Typical." Yeah, Kay got me one from Primark for Christmas. It is so toasty and warm. I may put it on after the show. It's quite cold today.
Doesn't know what she's missing. Oh.
Oh dear. Sonny's going to be getting their backside kicked.
Oh. Nothing to
I
see
didn't
here.
realise that. Where is it? There, part 37.
Oh, hang on. Now I've done that, it won't fit.
It does. He's got a jiggery pokery. Julian says, Harry, what? Oh, it's an M.
Oh,
And Tish says, Gary!
what?
And Ian says, mine's from Dunelm. That's just because you're posh. We're going to have to start calling you Waitrose Jr. The spawn of Waitrose.
The love child of Waitrose.
Oh, we could call you Dunelm what's it called? Dunelm, spawn of Waitrose. That's that whole new conspiracy theory. Which would be funny. I definitely need to get a sprue rack at some point. Ooh, is that music uploaded yet? Julian says, now I've done that, it won't fit. Gary, are you taking lessons from John? And Ian says, it was a present from my girlfriend. Ooh, look at you. I don't have a girlfriend.
Just bragging you've got a girlfriend.
Yeah, we don't have girlfriends. Our wives wouldn't like it.
My wife won't let me.
Our wives would not approve. Let's put the volume down. I don't know why they do the volume so loud on it. For the background music. It's supposed to be background music.
Rock out.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Look at that progress.
Nice. Except for it's all blurry.
It's all blurry.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can zoom in anymore.
Alright, so I need to paint that black.
Right, so engine is fitted. Oh shit. Oh shit. A bridge.
How's the music for everyone?
Well, it's not Teenage Dirtbag, but where the bloody hell does that go?
Up your bum.
Oh, that's my
Oh, that's your reciprocator tool thing, isn't it?
that's Jake's favourite Christmas song, that is. I have a gift for you, it's up my bum. Right, B40.
I used to like Dominic the Donkey on Radio 1. That style was a joke, didn't it? Between the two presenters.
Yeah.
Because it was the game that they played on the
I like the David Bowie, Bing Crosby, the Rubber Bum Pump song.
Yeah. Do you remember Billy and Wally on the radio?
No.
They used to play a song, a game called It's a Lemon. And they ask you a question or something. And if you got it wrong, it caught with "It's a lemon." It was like a one-armed bandit thing.
All right.
You had a choice of three answers: one that was very wrong, one that was sort of acceptable, and one that was correct.
Yeah.
And you have to get it right. And if you got it wrong, it came up with "It's a lemon."
Oh, well. Just going to mute myself a second.
Okay.
Sorry, I had the world's biggest sneeze.
Chat, can you let me know if the music's alright or if it's too loud or what?
Or if you'd rather have me and John singing Teenage Dirtbag.
What, in your swimsuits?
Mankeen is.
Ugh.
The sound you can hear is Tiff being sick.
Yes. And catching it in her mouth
Oh, please.
to avoid making a mess over her desk.
There is a limit.
Could you imagine if she actually threw up at a desk, though?
No,
That'd be so messy.
it's not the sort of thought I have.
Until now.
It's not quite how my mind works.
Scott says, "What, Mikey?" Junior says, "Dominic the Donkey reminds me, is Muffin the Mule an SO? Laugh out loud for you."
It's a sexual offence.
Yeah, but I was trying to avoid saying that to avoid triggering YouTube.
All right. Well, never mind then.
Muffin the Mule was a kids' TV program.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I make acronyms for something, it means that YouTube doesn't like it. I'm trying to avoid saying it. Dieter says, "I step out for 5 minutes and you go about male beachwear." Guess it's one of those again today, right? Yes. Because we're very tired.
I'm not tired.
Aren't you? Well, I suppose after 4 coffees you wouldn't be tired, would you?
This is it.
You're probably buzzing.
Be talking about bank camp in a minute.
Yeah. So what stage are you on, Gary? You're just putting the bulkhead in, so you're on 33, aren't you?
Yeah, 33, but I'm also doing a bit of I've done 34. I'm doing 35 at the moment.
Yeah, same here.
I'm doing
Putting that steering box in is a bit of a pain.
Which part's that?
Part B40.
I think I'm doing that now. Yes, I'm painting that now.
Yeah, June says, "Is it ever not one of those?" Tiff says, "I'm tired too. I almost didn't wake up in time." Funnily enough, Gary asked where you were before you came on, and I said she's probably not woke up yet. I know you so well.
And I said that Tiff, being the consummate professional, will be here bang on time.
Speaking about consulate professional, I'm back. Consummate, I must say, not consulate.
Yeah, consulate's a building.
Just stuff that up.
How are James's stress levels this morning?
No, he's okay. He's okay. We're good to go.
How did he react when you told him you couldn't do the presenting anymore?
Oh, he
just come in the chat.
He rendered his shirt open and said, "All you Australians, you're all the same." Yeah.
Right, how does this steering B40 bit go in then?
I haven't done it. I don't know.
Because the instructions are very, very vague.
Well, if you look at the cutout on the bottom of it, it looks like it should slot into the cutout on the inside of the hull, directly under where the steering box goes. But when you put it in there, it doesn't fit.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sorry,
What that little groove is.
Was that what, B40? Sorry, step 35?
Yeah.
Correct, sir.
Right. How's that gonna...
Dieter says, "I'm always tired, still don't go for that kind of odd thinking sessions yet." Laughing my ass off. Ian says, "This one time at Bandcamp." This one time at Telford.
This one time?
Mon Lofter says, "Hello. Hello, James."
How are you, buddy? How's your stress levels, mate?
I denied everything, James.
Dieter says, "I woke up at 5, showered, went back to bed. Kitties were not happy."
Oh.
Dee said,
What's
did John
going
just
on
call
with
me a building? It says, hello, Mr. Skiffins. Mr. Skiffins was his father. Dieter says, good one, Uncle Jules. I think we did have some not of those sessions, yet cannot think about when that was. Ooh, so sticky all over the bloody tweezers. I think it's UV resin. Model Officer says, hello, Tiff. Jimmy says, I go for the obscure, dodgy option. However, I feel Hagrid, it's a hobby. Kieran says, morning all.
Morning,
Hi,
Kieran.
Kieran.
Aaron says, hello all. Hello, Aaron. And hello, Kieran.
Hello, Aaron Bill.
Mark says, good morning all. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
They're all coming in. Dieter says, greetings, Uncle Skiffs. Near's memo name for you, James. There we go.
Uncle Skiff.
Uncle
Yeah,
Skiff.
I like that. June says, morning, gerbil smuggler. Oops, I mean, hi, James. We're so going to have to put that out to him. Put it in the chat when he's on presenting this weekend. Dieter says, building in a mankini that is consummated by John at Telford. Oh, dear Lord. Dieter. It's not even, it's not even 11 o'clock yet. Anvil says, does this ICM come with figures? It does not.
You can get it with figures. We've got the versions without.
Because we're cheap.
Yeah, you can buy the figures separately, and they come with, like, I think a stretcher, and they're all like bandaging up a soldier on the ground and stuff like that. But no, we didn't get that version.
Bandaging up a soldier on the ground, whether he wanted to be bandaged or not.
Yes.
Because we try and keep these series fairly short. We don't want to be spending 12 weeks making a vehicle and then 3 or 4 weeks making a figure to go in the vehicle. Because 12 weeks is 3 months. Anvil. That's a weird thought, isn't it? If we do 12, when we do 12 episodes, that takes us 3 months to do a kit.
Yeah, but 2 hours a week, so
yeah,
maybe with a little bit of painting off camera.
Yeah.
I try to do as much as I can on camera, but the odd occasional cleanup or whatever, we discuss what we will do off camera before we actually get around to it.
Yeah, and then I completely forget and have to panic first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you hear about that, John?
No, I don't think I have.
I messaged Mikey last night.
Yes.
Were we supposed to have done something before the build tomorrow? And he said, yeah, primed it and painted the inside. And I responded, at the time, bollocks. And when I got in here this morning, I realised I had actually primed it. So I just needed to do the driver's compartment.
63,
which was done with my trusty AK pen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doom.
On with the comments. Dieter says, okay, now I am truly one of the family. Mission accomplished.
Oh, yes, you are one of the family, Dieter.
Yes. You're one of the lost boys.
Whether you want to be or not.
The Lost Boys.
Not sure that's how that goes.
My coffee.
Hang on a second. Yeah, that looks about right. Julian says, morning, Kieran, Aaron, and Mark. Julian says, hi. No, Kieran says, hi, Julian. Skiffers says, remember, I can ban people, Mikey. You can, but you won't because you're too lovely. Tiff says, now I'm really going to throw up in my mouth. Well, don't dribble it, eh? Dieter says, good one. June says, "Oh yes, gerbil, not hamster. My mistake." Mark says, "Julian, hello, Julian. How are you getting on?"
That's interesting.
He says, "Uncle Dragon, it is 11:31 when I post this here, and I still have to have my lunch."
All right, let's put this on the right way around now.
Julian says, "Breathing and sat up, Mark, and you?" And Mark says, "Tiff, how's it going?" "Morning, how's it going?" "Anvil, are you eventually going to present it with figures on a vignette?" Ooh, good question. That could be another series, though. Making a diorama for it. I do have some German tank riders. I don't have any North African ones. So who knows? Watch this space. We could make it into another series.
Yeah.
Tammy's in, and Ray. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is well. I know it has nothing to do with models, but my husband started a YouTube channel for fishing. He's in the tournament today and needs subs. All right. If you let Tiff know,
We'll put the link up, and you may even get a sub from me.
yeah, because I like fishing. I used to go fishing quite a lot. I hope you enjoyed your trip, Swat, and well done on to Ray for getting. Was it an award? Was it or something the other day? I can't remember what it was called. Brain's gone dead. Scott says, "Good movie." Mark says, "Julian, I'm all right, thanks. Been sorting a new car for mother-in-law. First day out in it yesterday, she hit a deer and smashed the front in. Go!
Oh, deer.
Yeah.
A female deer?
A former deer.
Bonus is, though, they've got venison steaks for the rest of the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is now a former deer, I think, John.
Well, just, as Billy Connolly said, it's a problem because the antlers keep piercing the yogurt in the fridge.
Exploring Unseen, Rich says, "Hello, good morning." Hello, Rich.
Good morning, exploring. Yeah, that steering thing is a pain in the bum.
Yes. Tiff says, "Hello, Mark. It's going good. It's all cold here, though." Yeah, it is. So
James, if you're still watching, which I'm sure you are, because you're a number one fan, I'm going to start my build with the Australians tomorrow.
Come join us.
As I will be manning the green room from 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I might as well start then.
Yes. And I shall be in there once I get back from appointments.
Yeah. And I am thoroughly looking forward to the weekend. It's really come at the right time for me.
Yeah. We got you back there eventually, didn't we, mate?
Yeah, it took a lot longer than I'd hoped.
It'll be all right. Tiff says, so she did a Marley.
Yes.
Sorry,
No, she did it wrong backwards. Did she reverse into the deer?
And then shoot its mother.
I was going to say I am innocent, but no.
That would be lying.
No, I'm the lion.
Scott says Lost Boys the movie. Very good, Gary.
No, Lost Boys. Lost Boys going to the toilet.
oh, what's going on? It's a good thing it is not a John Deere. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Ah, excellent work.
Yes.
Anvil says, "I'm now
Tammy, well,
a member."
Yay! Welcome, Tammy. There was a...
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, go on.
No, it's all right. I was going to say there was a post before.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
all
was
right.
Aaronville.
You're allowed to talk. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm not going to tell you off for speaking over me or for reading comments out before I get to them. Aaronville says, I'm now thinking it seems a lot of modelers now presenting on a base, and I'm also into model railways as well. A model is great in a little scene. Most at Telford are like this nowadays. Yeah, they are. Like I said, the problem we've got is if we make the series too long, then people get bored and stop watching.
Yeah.
Including me.
If you do like scale models and model railways, Aaronville, and you have won the lottery, you could go to the NEC the last weekend in April, and Key Model World is on, and that is both scale models, model railways, RC cars, and that like. And I will be there with Friends of Models for Heroes and Models for Heroes.
And if you like trains, keep watching because we may or may not do more trains on the channel. I'm not giving you any hints.
Chuffy now.
Oh, let's jump to that, modders. Jump to, old girl. Tammy has just donated 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy.
That's very kind of you.
She does that. Bless her. So make sure you subscribe to her husband's YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think how she can let Tiff know what the link is. So if you put the name of the channel in the chat, Tammy, then I'm sure Tiff will find it. Mark says, Tiff, it's chucking down here in Norfolk.
You don't talk like that in Norfolk.
I know.
It's chucking down here.
I don't have a Norfolk accent. Dieter says, agree, Aaron. I'm going to put my fire truck on a base too.
I do believe, and I'm, I could be accused of talking out my backside here, but I do believe models look better on a base. And if you look in my display cabinet, you will see most of my models are not on bases.
Yeah, but that's a space thing, isn't it? But like I said, there's nothing to say. Well, there's nothing to say we couldn't do a series where we're making a base for a model that we've done in a previous series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. Yeah, I mean, we could even do that on a Monday, when we have the viewers panel and things like that.
We could. Well, I'm thinking of changing that to the panel because we've pretty much got 5 or 6 people on there now, anyway. Yeah. Deet says, agree, Aaron. Oh, I've just read that one.
Do it again, but with more gusto.
Yeah.
Agree, Aaron.
More va-va-boom.
Yes.
Va-va-boom. Tammy says, thank you, guys. He's got an honorary Operation Lifesaver, and he has already finished all the kits we bought, but just received the big boy kit yesterday. Well.
Oh.
Watch this.
Now you've got to be careful now.
Yeah. It's tempting.
Yeah.
What I will say is we do have the big boy kit planned for some point this year. We have it planned for the 3 veterans for some point this year. But I'm not telling you when. Next comment. But well done to Ray as well. Skiffer says, Roger. Who's Roger? Junior says, Mark, a friend once passed his test, scraped his car in an underground car park, had the car back and hit a parked car in a normal car park. God knows what his insurance was like.
I seem to be struggling with Part 36 now. E37. E37.
Part 37 is easy.
Where does the other edge
Hang on,
go?
I shall zoom in on mine. There you go.
I think there's a.
It just goes like that.
Just twist it a little bit. Oh, right. It literally does stick up that high.
It does. So it's drawn in
Yeah.
step 38 as well. Maybe a different angle helps.
Ah, right. Okay. Thank you.
So if you look where that line is, it goes in the bulkhead. It's there. It's that line
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Dropped it. Tammy says, didn't realise the membership had expired. It's all right. Thank you for taking it back out. I really appreciate it. Julian says, hi, Tammy and Ray. I'm going to change to music. Maybe turn it down a little bit. Ooh, what should we have? What should we have? Let's try Never Play. Try that one. Tammy says, hi, Julian.
Yeah.
Dieter says, ooh, that's a big brick model. It is. Dee says, and I like the big boy locomotive because it looks so intimidating and out of this world. It does.
Well,
Aaronville says, I'm going to Key Model World at NEC on April 26th. I'll come say hello.
please do. Please do. I'll be on
get-
the model stand.
You can do like Ian and go, excuse me, are you Chair Force One?
Yeah, that is. Oh, he made my Telford. He did. I'm famous. Tried to charge him a tenner for an autograph, but he wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Ah, that's fair.
Kevin said, good day, everyone.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello, Kev.
Deed says, laugh out loud, nobody is online of the recipients. They will be happily surprised. Oh, so much chat to catch.
You're an hour early, isn't it?
Yeah, there's loads of chat today though as well.
They'll all be pouring in again in about a quarter of an hour.
Yeah. Ian says, lovely Tammy. Dieter sub Darrenville. Tammy says, hi Scott.
H.
Scott says, I put a like in Discord video links. I think, oh yeah, a link in Discord video links. I think that means. We'll make sure to go and subscribe. Mark says, ha, you got a light board.
Have you got any late, boy?
Oh, gotcha. I thought he was having a stroke. Tips. Put the link up. Fishing and Hunting AT Tammy's husband's channel. Cool. There we go. Go and check it out.
Uh-huh.
Dieter said, and make sure when you go check these links out, you don't just subscribe. After the show, you go and watch one of their videos, because at least one. Because if you don't, then YouTube thinks you're a bot and just takes your subscription away again. Dieter says, but as Nia and I will join competitions, may need to reconsider. Julian says, do any of you, panel or chat, do steampunk mods of models? Maybe a buddy build idea? Yeah, could be. There is actually a pretty cool train rolling stock and stuff you can get that's actually based around a steampunk idea. It's pretty cool. Ian says, I would go Key Model World, but £20 to park a car for a few hours is outrageous.
It is. I mean, I go on the train, thank God, but it's a very expensive car park there.
Yeah. Not somewhere I'll be going. However, where I will be going would be the Spitfire Visitor Centre this year.
Yes, we've got we're planning a road trip, aren't we?
We are. So, does that mean whilst I'm driving, you're going to be recording some of our conversations?
Could be.
Some of our insanity.
Could be a joint venture, say no more.
Yes. There will be news on that front very soon.
Yes, very soon. News is on its way.
Even John doesn't know about it.
No,
No.
nobody knows. It's all top secret.
Only the elite.
No, it's only because we decided. Oh, no,
Yesterday.
I'm saying no more. I'm keeping it all on.
He's not the best at keeping secrets, are you, Gus?
There's only one person.
Aussie Ian said.
There's only one person on the planet worse than me, and that's Jake.
Yeah. There you go, that'll do. Aussie Ian's in. He says, "Good evening, all." Good evening,
Hello,
Aussie Ian.
Ian. Welcome.
I do say I like the beard as well. Looks very smart. Tiff says, "Julian, that was the build with Steph we had going, which is on hold at the minute."
I changed into something random.
Dieter says, 20 quid. Does it come with a wash and shine as well? Yeah.
No.
Aaronville says, Mark, I'm in Norwich, Norfolk. I'm part of IPMS Norfolk Scale Group and the Norwich Model Railway Club. There's a model railway show at Helliston Hugh. There we go. Deed says, "Ooh, Mikey, my ears are ringing with a chuffing sound now." Dieter, no, Christ. Tammy says, "Hi, Ian." Lady Sam's in, John.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
He says, "Hi, young gentleman." Hello, Lady Sam.
Hi, Lady Sam.
Hello, hello.
Just so you know, John's been at Frontline Hobbies all this week, just in case you turn
Oh,
up.
stop it.
Oh dear. You embarrassed the woman.
What about the bloke?
I just wanted to throw John under the bus.
Oh, you're doing that.
Oh, John the Newcastle stalker.
I went to Newcastle today. I went to the Newcastle Museum. What I didn't know is Arnott's biscuits. The people who make Tim Tams, as you know them, and they're probably Australia's most eaten biscuits, like McVitie's or whatever. It's our version of that. They were originally from Maitland, then moved to Newcastle and down to Sydney. So they're a local brand.
Speaking of which, we went to Home Bargains yesterday, and they have three different types of Tim Tam there now.
As well, they bloody should.
Dark, normal, and caramel.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a coconut one, isn't there now?
Mm.
I'm sorry, but no.
They change them every couple of weeks.
Sam says, "Hi, Mom and Son." Next. Arnville says, "Helliston High School, Norwich, on Saturday, 12th of April, Model Railway Show." Ooh. If I lived nearby, I would go.
Nice plug.
Yeah. So would I.
Yeah. June says, okay, thanks, Tiff. Hang on, did you just say you'd go to a Model Railway Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, Gary.
Yeah.
I thought
I'd go because I believe there is a crossover between model railways and diorama making.
Yeah. But you didn't like either when we started.
Oh, no.
I like the layouts that they do and the work that goes into making the dioramas.
Yeah. June says, okay, thanks, Tiff.
What I haven't got the patience for is to sit there and watch a little train go round and round the track all day. My brain doesn't work like that anymore.
Yeah. E47. June says, "Hi, Sam."
6.
And Sam says, "Hi, Julian." Sammy says, "Hi, Sam. Missed you, dear friend." Scott says, hi, Sam. Anvil says, thanks for the sub, Dieter. My baseboard railway nearly ready for videoing. Nice. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to you, Anvil. Tammy says, Tiff, can you find it with the link I dropped? Yes, I think she did.
I've got to try and find that link because I can't see the chat.
Air.
Yeah, we're not to be trusted, apparently.
No. Oh, Tiff just sent it. Thank you, Tiffers.
Julie says, remember, a t-shirt Suffolk and what? Also suggested was Norfolk and Way. There you go.
Norfolk. We used to have a couple of pilots in the simulator on the School of Air Traffic Control, whose the crew was Novak and Good. Novak being the pilot and Good being the navigator.
Yeah, that's cool. Were they?
Oh, why was I not subscribed to Anvil? But I am now. There you
I
go.
haven't got.
You got
Is it just Aaronville?
There's Anvil, and then there's Tammy's husband as well.
I've got Tammy's husband.
Problem is, in the private chat, it's in blue, so I can't read it. Fishing and hunting 80. Okay. I shall subscribe now, if I can find it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it. I found it.
Helps if I spell it right.
There you go. You've got another subscriber, Aaronville. Got to support our fellow YouTubers.
Fishing and hunting 80. There you go. That's a subscription for Tammy's husband as well. So it says, be right back, door. Oh.
Be right back door.
Yeah, she's going to the back door, apparently.
Oh, right.
But I think she's already back.
But she's okay.
Oh, yeah. Tiff says, Tammy, Scott put a link in the Discord and I've already popped it in the chat. There we go.
Pop it in chat.
Sam says, Tammy, I've built the big boy Lego set. It is over a meter long and it looks great. The only problem is the undercarriage doesn't want to stay attached. I had to give it a little tap. Ooh,
Right.
Julie says, sub to your hubby's channel, Tammy. Tammy says, I'm hoping it takes Ray a few days to finish the big boy. He does them so fast. Bless him. Sam says, Mom and son, I miss you guys too. Bless. Mark says, Aaronville, nice one. I will tell my son. Thank you. There we go. See? Help each other on here. Ooh, that means Tammy can come back. I can put Tammy back in the members channel on Discord. Phil says, thanks for the sub, Tammy. Ooh. Tammy says, thank you, Julian. Aaronville says, hi, Mark. Excellent. I'll be wearing my Aaronville jumper. Come also join the IPMS Norfolk Model Scale Group.
You meet under the clock.
Yes. He'll be the one holding a rose. Sorry, just looking for something.
Right.
Oh, it's not letting me check. Look at. Oh, there you go. Good channel.
You know what I should have done? I should have photocopied the colour call out so I don't have to keep.
Tammy says, thank you, Tiff and Scott. And she says, I appreciate you all. We appreciate you too. Thank you very much.
You do a lot for this channel, Tammy.
Yes, you do. You pay my bills. Well, my bills in regards to this channel anyway. Dieter says, I hear Mikey yell, delete that now whenever Uncle Shelfie is showing too much filming gusto. What he does with his own channel is his own thing. Julian says, evening Ian. And then he says, depends. Hang on, I'll see if I can do it in a Welsh accent so I sound like Julian. Depends what you're washing and shining, Hagrid. Think of that meme in Discord. Laugh out loud.
Sounded more like a 1970s cartoon character.
It sounded more like Captain Timbers.
I wouldn't know because I wasn't born in the 70s.
Yeah, it did sound a lot like Captain Timbers.
Right up, boys.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Dieter says, Julian, that is what I hope £20 will get me at least. Ozzy Ian says, that photo is pretty old now. The beard is grey. God bless.
I can attest to that, yes.
It's all right. It's not grey, it's distinguished. There's a difference.
Yeah, distinguished.
James Skiffins says, Hang on, I've just realised his name before was Model Officer. He's just added James Skiffins to it.
Yes.
Bless him.
Yep. So there's no confusion on the weekend.
He says, Tim Tams, John. Let it go, buddy.
It's a weekend thing.
They're just penguins, he says.
Something for the weekend, sir. Oh, yeah, Tim Tams.
I don't have to take part, he says.
Dieter says, by the way, for Telford Scale Model World 2027, do expect Mia to come up with a clipboard and calling all her uncles and aunties to attention as she goes down the list so she knows who she is hugging for sure.
Fair enough.
That'd be lovely. Should be most welcome. Of course, she'll be 11 by then as well, so she'll be taller than most of us. Aaron says, I was once in a 10-pin bowling team called Norfolk and Good. There we go. June, no, John has not been constantly visiting just one model shop. He's been checking them all just in case, and the CCTV facial recognition hasn't altered anyway.
Yeah.
Ian says,
beard.
Ian says, Suffolk and what? And Dieter says, Uncle Dragon, Uncle Shelfie, Auntie Modmin, Uncle Ozzy, Uncle Miles, Auntie Kales, Uncle Evans, Uncle Skiffs, Uncle Jules, and Uncle Ellis. Bless her. Dieter says, laugh out loud. Sam says, John, you going to the Hunter Air Show this year?
Probably. I think it was on a couple of weeks ago. Cessnock?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't that weekend. My son wanted to go. I wanted no part of it. I'm still struggling with, I guess, separation from Air Force and not anxiety or whatever. Just like, I didn't want to be arrested for
still
punching random raffies in the head.
You're still salty, in other words.
Yes.
Yes. That was very manly, yes.
No, I had a paintbrush in my mouth.
Sam said, oh no, I've just read that one. What are we doing? Come on. Let's be professional here. Tammy says, I do the dioramas for our layouts and sometimes sell them and get requests to build them. I have a few that I've made that if anyone needs them for their layouts. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. I don't have a layout. Although I am going to be making a straight line static one for my living room.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just going to go across one long table along the wall. Dieter says, Tiff, Hodo. Okay.
Hodor. Hodor.
Talking about.
Hodor.
Oh.
64.
Anybody who's watched the Game of Thrones will know that.
I've never watched it. Not
I've
into that
got
sort
no
of
idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's one of the best things ever done on television.
What, just because... Is it really?
I thought it was.
Oh.
Guys, let's get through the chat, shall we?
Oh, go on.
Anvil says, thanks for the subs. I'm mainly using YouTube to store and show my modelling life over the years. Me being a starter, nice to see your thoughts. I take constructive comments. Thank you. No problems. June says, sup, Daddy Hagrid, which sounds very wrong coming from me. Rapidly hits delete.
Untubs.
As long as you haven't got a bit in your mouth when you're saying it, it's fine. Tiff says, my new internet box has arrived. Yay!
Yay!
Tammy says, just subscribe, Darrenville. And she says, awesome, Tiff. Jim, quite a crowd today. Much different from Tuesday. Yeah, it was really quiet Tuesday.
Morning, Jim.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
hello, Jim.
I haven't said it. I haven't said it already. I do apologise.
so you should. I need.
Oh, right, I need to. Oh, G. What's G? Bloody
What?
hell. E64. Is that E?
Julian says, Aaron, is your link in Discord? I haven't seen it here.
Nothing gets past Julian.
Tammy says, we'll be listening, but 7 a.m. time to cook the boys' breakfast. No problems.
Absolutely. Priorities.
Yes, just make sure you don't hit anyone with a skillet. Tiff says, ooh, do we get name badges for Scale Model World 27? Well,
Oh, God.
what you can do is, if you've got a channel t-shirt or a channel hoodie, you could always get someone to embroider your name onto it.
Right then, chaps.
So,
Or,
Gary, would you have a name tag made by your mum that says "Do not resuscitate"?
for those that don't know, when Gary turned 60, his mum said, oh, you've had a good life, haven't you? So we decided that his mum is actually planning his funeral for him.
Yeah. My mum, who's now 82.
Yeah. Yeah. Arville says, like that in Suffolk. Dieter says, Tiff, I love that idea. What we could do is we could design name badges and then you could just print them off or whatever. Oh, actually, I could have a look on, see if there's a merch store or something that just does name badges.
I don't know whether Vistaprint do.
Possibly. I'll have a look. If so, would people be interested in getting them? Maybe a little name badge with the channel logo on or something.
It's a couple of years away, though.
Dieter says, hi, I'm Uncle Auntie and I'm here with Lady Nia. Oh. Junior says, my photo is 5 years old. Really? You got a hard paper round. I've never known a 5-year-old have grey hair, mate.
I want my $2.
Anvil says, thanks, Tammy. I've already subbed to you. Better Looking Marley says, I trust we're all healthy and well.
Oh, just
good morning.
Your brother's is his usual self.
yeah.
Tammy says, thank you. Anvil says, I'm not on Discord, just YouTube. We have a channel Discord server, if you didn't know.
We do.
Where we chat every day.
Where we do.
And Julian sends us really great jokes. And we learn languages and things like that together. Tiff's put the Discord link. If you're not on there, do feel free to go on there. Dieter says, would make a sweet souvenir too, all dedicated name tags with her logo on it. It would. Oh, yeah. We could make a name tag for Princess Leia. Princess Nia. Let's be professional here. There's a first time for everything, but that would just confuse people and think we're watching the wrong stream. Are you saying we're not professional? How rude.
You
Sam
can't
says,
argue with the truth, Mikey.
there you go, John. Sam says, I might go to Frontline one day next week. Check the Lego. John's going to be hidden the Lego now.
Well,
she's going to move on to the
same aisle as the aircraft model. Yeah.
His little face will appear from between the paint racks.
Oh, no,
I'm not actually a stalker for anyone who's watching this the first time.
But Lady Sam, take a bodyguard.
I tell that to the police all the time. They keep bringing me in.
Oh, dear.
Get the usual suspects. Ollie!
Obviously, we're not serious, Sam. You've met John. You know he's just a weirdo. He's not actually dangerous.
No, we're only being childish and immature.
Yeah. Skiffin says YouTube did it, not me. Ah, okay.
YouTube did it.
Tips put https://www.youtube.com/channel/UC.
Yeah. That put a stop to that.
Yeah. It's almost like you're about to burst into song. No singing.
UCLYDJOK. Sam says, as the Leopold gun is driving me crazy.
Oh, okay.
What I did mean though is that he got his channel link up on the video twice. Stream twice.
I noticed I had a copy of one of the Leopold guns in 70-second scale at Frontline the other day. Idea for the channel, gentlemen?
Okay, Mikey, I would like a shirt with a name tag. I think that would probably be easier just to get name badges rather than shirts with your names on. I mean, yeah. Probably work out cheaper as well. Jim says, hello to all the usual suspects in chat. Hello, Jim. Sam says, hi, Jim. Julian, nothing gets past Julian. It depends, Gary. If it's uphill, the chances are it will. Jim says, hello to our gracious host. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Aaron Real says, thanks, Tiff, for putting up link to my YouTube. Very kind. Yes. Ian says, good morning, Jim. She's good like that, bless her. Jim says, greetings, Ian, Julian, Hagrid, Tiffany, and Lady Sam. Jim says, thanks, Tiff. Sub, Darren. Jim says, hello, Paul.
Sub.
Oh, yeah, we've not said it. Make sure you like and subscribe. The forbidden phrase. Lube and subscribe.
I did say LNS.
Oh, you did.
LNS.
You did. Deed says, greetings, Uncle Jim. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that's another song I could sing.
Jim says, hello, Tammy. Welcome to Corporal. Ooh, she's a corporal. Nice. Dita says, Princess Leia. Oh, no. Do I have another daughter that I'm not aware of? Slightly panicking. Julie says, oh, oi, I do not send rude Okay, maybe I do. My reputation precedes me. Jim says, hello to Ian, Scott, Phil, and James. Tammy says, hi, Jim. Joe says, childish and immature? No wonder I'm here.
Yeah, you gotta be childish and immature.
Dita says, I would not take John to our Wallaby theme park as their mascot is a big orange kangaroo. Tries to look innocent. John the Wallaby assassin. June says, no, John is not a stalker. Peep toms via CCTV are quite different.
Yes. NVGs are especially good for certain
Australian
things.
police will be smashing his garage door in at any moment. Jim says, hello, Joe. Joe says, hey, Jim. Julie says, good morning, Jim Striped Skunk. Alan says, hello, friends. We'll see you next time. Love your streams. TTFN. All right, Alan. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Lady Sam says, he just pops up when you don't expect it. Yeah. Like the Scarlet Pimpernel.
Scarlet.
Well, the Scarlet with Scarlet face red hair,
Scarlet
white hair. Yeah, Scarlet Pimple.
Well, actually, so
heavy pimple.
Okay, look, I'm going to go back to the other screen for a moment. So have a look at this. So I went out for went to the museum with my darling wife, and then we went for a walk along the Nobby's beach, and there's like a breakwater goes out towards the ocean, Macquarie's Pier. Anyway, because it was a beautiful day, because all the low that was over Brisbane and stuff is sort of breaking up. We had blue sky, clear sunshine, and all that sort of stuff. So as a result of which, I've got my farmer's tan again.
Hey!
So because I look red when I get sort of like tanned and stuff like that, and I got the white hair, I always look like an infected pimple.
Oh, Benji!
I think so. You know, I represent that comment of the scarlet pimple.
Represent. Junior says, Lady Sam, you may want to rephrase that. Laugh out loud. It pops up when you don't expect it. Julian.
Right, where the hell?
Scott says, good day, Jim.
That's H. Let's see.
Finn says, yay, just one video left to edit and we're go at the ops room. Nice. Good work, buddy.
Awesome.
Looking forward to tomorrow, James.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday finish it. Because we've also got a stream on Monday as well.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, have I? No, because I've got the dentist.
So there's no stream on
he
Monday.
can join in too.
Oh. You get a long week. You get a day off to recover.
Okay.
There you go. Day off to recover. June says hi and bye in. Avril says, I pressed like on entry. Great chat and modelling. I'm about to go into my model outhouse in my garden called Sayertown. That's where the models and mod railway Arundel is. Nice.
Sayertown.
I like it.
Like your style.
Yeah. Skiffin says, hi, Jim, and everyone else. Sorry, head down. Ooh, not too far down, I hope, Skiffers. Ian says, Benji was saying, shut the F up, John. George says, hey, all. Hey, George.
Hi, George.
Jim says, Benji, hello, my canine friend.
Yes.
Sam says, you're a very naughty boy, Julian. Lady Sam also says, hi, Scott. Sorry, I forgot to say hello. Julian says, not the Messiah. Then Lady Sam, same first initial at least. There we go.
He's not
And he says, hi, George. I've actually caught up with the chat. Yay!
That just entices them to put more chat in now.
It's all right. It all helps the algorithm, mate. It just means I get to do less modelling. Because, you know, looking at what you're doing is quite important when you're modelling.
Oh, I'll give that a go.
Why start now?
Yeah. Why change the habit of a lifetime, Gary?
Why change the habit of a lunchtime?
Well, this is one thing I was saying to Kate last night. This stream we finished by 12, at around 12, which is unusual for us. So it means
I
I
know.
literally get half. I wonder what to do with myself. Other than sleep.
I think I will prepare for tomorrow.
Yes. Julian says, Mikey, you're a very naughty boy, Julian. Sounds very wrong when you say it. Of course it does.
Thank you,
sounds
sir.
dumb.
Look,
Sounds very tasty, though, doesn't it, Julian? George says, hi, Julian.
for God's sake.
He says, chat, 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 chat.
Which is
Tammy
Welsh
says,
for
25 in chat.
shut. 25 in chat, 20 thumbs up.
Did
That's
you
bad.
just tell me to shut the F up? How
What?
rude.
That
Did you
works.
just tell me to shut up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're always telling him to shut up. He's kicked him off.
Right. Back in a mo.
Oh, you've upset him now.
Tammy says, 25 in chat, 20 thumbs up. Let's see if we can. We've had 27 in here today, so let's see if we can get that. 25. Dieter says, "Chat, chat, chitty, chitty, bitty, kitty, committee." There we go. And he says, "Oh, there goes what was left of my mind." Tiff's put the link up to the merch store. Thank you very much, Tiff. There, I think I worked out, and there's 28. I think it's 28 designs on there now. I quite enjoy doing the design, as you can tell.
28 designs.
Yeah, all different stuff.
All different stuff. It's just a bit of fun.
Yes. There's enough to have your own sticker collection just from Vintage Veteran Create store. They're not all the logo, obviously. It's all different stuff. Stuff to do with, there you go, Tiff, 28 designs. So it's stuff to do with, usually it's got reference to stuff that's happened in live streams, stuff people say on a regular basis, things like that. Or different random things that people choose in the channel. So if you do have an idea that you'd like to see in the merch store, let me know. June says, yes, wrong, Mikey. Especially in that Barry White zone.
Love Walrus.
Lovely boy. TVG says, emoji dragon, emoji smiling, emoji laughing, emoji angry. There we go. And Julian says, morning TVG. As you can tell by my voice, Julian's a bit fruity today. Hello, Julian. He's welcoming everyone like a warm chamois leather.
I really do think we do not need to start early again. It's obviously having a bad effect on people.
Yeah.
TBG says, hi, everyone. Hello, TBG. Dieter says, the moment Mikey does it in a Joe Cocker voice, I will start to worry. Haha. I won't be doing it in a Joe Cocker voice because I have no idea who he is.
You get by with a little help from your friends.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, you can leave your hat on. It's probably it's better known for.
Yeah, you can leave your hat.
Okay.
I saw him live for free.
Yeah, there we go. He was that good that he had to give his tickets away.
That was Expo 88 in Brisbane. It's awesome.
How?
Julie says, Oshita sticker. Or is there one already? Oh, no, I need to do one of them once. There you go.
Oshita sticker.
Yeah.
Oshita Bridge.
Lady Sam says, hi, James. How is Mum? Scott says, it's not early for me. Emoji smile. Dieter says, Julian, we have an Oshita sticker line now. We will do when I can think of some designs for it. TVG says, "Mum's okay, upset with the taxman."
Well, everyone's upset with the taxman.
Yeah, Julian says, "Beg pardon, Oshita sticker." Very good. Scott says, "Hi, TVG." Joe Cocker was an American singer with a raspy voice. Did a lot of interpretations of classic songs and gave them an iconic edit. Like with a little help from my friends by the Beatles. Hot in the City. There we go.
He's not American.
I didn't think he was American. I thought he was British.
I think he's from Sheffield.
That would make sense
anyway.
as to why they used him in the Full Monty. His music in the Full Monty, wouldn't it? Because that was based in Sheffield.
Yeah, is he still with us?
That was the second movie it was in. No, he died a couple of years ago.
Ah, right. That's a shame.
June says, "TBG, the taxman is a pain in the proverbial." Absolutely.
But let's not get on to politics.
No. Jim says, "Joe Cocker was an Englishman." And Dieter says, "Mikey, when you do make a line, it has to include one where you have to fill in the second part and share a photo." Laugh out loud. Oops. And I just grabbed hold of a piece of painted model. Whoops. That was stupid. Oh well.
Oh, sheet of painted bit.
Yeah. Oh well, it's not like I'm going to really be able to see it anyway. It's just...
I might have just painted something and lost it, but the annoying thing is, it's still on the sprue.
Oh. Well, that's all right then.
Who's that dot?
Unless you've lost the whole sprue.
That would be a challenge even for me.
Oh, I'm sure you can manage it. Dieter says, "Sorry, who is English? My fault. But his best known song remains You Can Leave Your Hat On, and we all know why."
Do-do-do-do. Feeling all right. Oh,
You get told.
yeah. His other songs, he was bloody brilliant.
Yeah. But yeah, so by the sounds of it, most of the songs for the Full Monty film came from him.
Nope.
Which is like, he was born in Sheffield.
And hot chocolate.
Yeah. Next. D says, "Oshita Cocker." And that can be as well, so don't go wandering off now.
I laughed too loud then.
Julian says, "Joe Cocker died in 2014, and yes, he was born in Sheffield."
Oh, good memory then.
Deek says, "Now I feel I've got to sing it for the Discord channel and try to make it work." Oh dear. There we go. And we caught up again.
What would you do if I sang out a tune?
Oh, and I've just grabbed all of the same painted piece again. That was
Would you
stupid.
stand up and walk out on me?
Right. So, exhaust pipe.
Exhaust? Hey, you on?
Oh, is that that part
Oh.
E37
Yeah. Gotcha.
going on to the exhaust plenum?
Yes. Jimmy says, "Memory has nothing to do with it, John. Mine is crap. Mr. Google is my friend." Oh, it's nice to have friends. I wouldn't know, but you know. What's it like to have friends, John?
I wouldn't know.
Lady Sam says, "Oshita Stalker" on sticker. Oh, Sam, if I create that, will you buy it? And when you see John,
And you see
John, Woodland models.
yeah, wearing the frontline hobbies.
Oh my god, do I get to stay in this?
Stick it on. I'll walk around with it on. They only cost like £2 or something.
Oh,
What you have to
it's
do is have a badge or a sticker with John's face and Oshita Stalker.
Do you know
Oh,
you can actually make pin badges on there, but they're only the circle ones,
Yeah.
which is a shame. Ian says, make sure to put your hats over your proverbials, Dieter.
You can leave your hat on.
So I'll have a sporran over them. Julie says, laughing my ass off, Lady Sam. Don't do that, Julian. You'll fall out your chair again if you do that.
Oh yeah.
By the way, how are you after your little trip? Did you hear about that, John?
I don't believe I have.
Julian was watching the cricket the other day, and during the break, he decided to go for his daily exercise around his house on the path. And he fell out of his wheelchair, and his emergency alarm bracelet didn't work until after about 10 minutes. And they eventually managed to tell someone that he'd fallen, and they were able to send a carer to come help him, an ambulance to come and help him.
Are you okay? Are you injured, or is just unable to get up?
Yeah. From what I said, I think it was more of a pride hurt more than anything.
Oh, I'm sure. But
No shame,
sorry
buddy.
to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam says, sorry, John, still friends.
I do believe my radiator's in the wrong spot. I'm going to take it off and try it again.
Seriously, Sam, be careful when you're picking up Lego. You may see John's face behind one of them. Hiding like in American Pie when the guy hides in the teddies.
Pull that Lego kit out and you hear this, "G'day!"
And leaps out, like and subscribe!
Yeah. And Sam just screams and falls back to
him. Yeah. And Lindsay says, is that John again?
If I make that sticker, Sam, you're going to have to keep it in your pocket or something when you go to Frontline Hobbies. And just, if you see John, just stick it on him.
Do I have a choice?
No.
Can I say no?
No.
No.
You don't get a choice. Paul says, stop picking on my twin brother, you bullies. Emoji smile.
Oh, you're enjoying the crap out of this, I'm sure.
Dieter says, be right back. Julian, no physical injuries, thank you, John. Just my pride, as Mikey said.
Okay.
No shame in it, buddy. The only shame is the fact that the bloody emergency bracelet didn't work in time to get your help sooner.
Okay. So with my radiator in place, I am having trouble fitting the top onto the chassis.
Okay. So I had a problem with that before I put the radiator. What I found is you have to start right at the very front and press it quite hard down onto the chassis. But you have to do it bit by bit from the front. You can't just put it all on. Oh, shit. Well, that's handy. No, the piece that I'm painting is in my reversible tweezers. Reverse tweezers. And as I was putting the model back down, I caught the piece with the side edge of my hand, and it pinged out of the tweezers. And luckily, because the paint was still wet, it landed on my jumper and stuck to my jumper, so I didn't lose it because it's only a little tiny piece.
All right.
Julian says, "Evening, Melbourne, Marley." TBG says, "The backwards twin, Paul." TBG also says, "Those red alert bracelets have a habit of not working." Yeah. They either work when they shouldn't do, or don't work when they need to. Hello there. Ooh, let's see how we're getting on, actually. Sam says, Gary and Mikey, John and I have a great conversation about planes and modelling. Yeah, John could sort the hind legs off a racehorse.
He's so knowledgeable.
It does not surprise me that you had a good conversation about planes and modelling with John.
Tell you what, I'm always amazed at how much he knows about different aircraft.
Yes.
How can I put it?
How good does that look? Sorry, hang on. Let's just focus. Get it under the light. How good does that look with the engine and everything now?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Still having trouble with the radiator though.
There you go.
A couple of things out.
Ben, shut up now. You made your point.
John.
Yeah, cool. I've still got some grey bits I'll need to paint a bit later on, but maybe I'll fitting that in. I'm gonna paint the top of my radiator with a Posca pen and see what's touching where.
Quiet. What's the matter?
Skippy's stuck in a well.
You want to come up here? No, you don't. You don't like that, do you? Come on then. No, you don't. Make your mind up.
This camera got so bloody wonky. Wonky donkey.
Right. Go on then. Go on, go play mum. Have you actually glued the top on, John? No, you haven't.
No. So it's it's touching the front
driver's
and
seat together.
Oh, yeah, I've got my driver's seat's okay.
Yeah, I've got an issue with
I need
the
to chamfer the top of that.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of issue with the old the back of the driver's seat.
I think it might be. I think it might be because I've got that the wrong way around. It is. Haha. There we go. There we go. Better. A little bit. TVG says, certainly Benji, the Barker at everything.
Oh, God.
Aaronville says, looks good, Maggie. Thank you very much, buddy. Julie said, reference the emergency bracelet. The fall detection failed to recognize an actual fall, but responded to a carer dropping it by mistake the same morning. Then after 10 minutes, it reacted. There we go.
Oh, that's weird.
Faulty by design. Dita says, Near made me one for my fibromyalgia as they were very hard to find. Oh, bless her. Yeah. I just go, Kaylee! June says, John has grey bits to paint. Nah, I'm not going there.
Yes, somebody has to.
It's all right. Julian didn't get to see you when you went to your Tin Man Bukkake party.
No, he did not.
Your RoboCop Bukkake party or Tin Man. Or both. Dita says, if Gary ever makes a live session with scale models for vets, I bet Benji, Angelo, and Sado will take the channel over barking, whining, and such to one another. Probably.
Well, maybe we'll find out one day.
Yes. There's always a possibility.
I don't like this. ICM, I found a bit of your model I don't like.
Oh, which one?
The driver's seat.
Oh.
I don't think it goes together very well.
Oh.
Well, wait till you do the commander's seat. It's the same again, you'll find.
Ew.
I'm gonna let that dry.
Julie says, ew. That is all. Dieter says, better looking Marley. We love John, and he knows we only jab him because of it, and he joins in himself. Bless. We do. We love our John.
It is called banter.
Yes.
He is called Tosspot.
I name you.
Golden brown.
Sir Gormless of Pillock.
I said nothing. Whoops. There we go. Dieter says,
Get ready to go to the shop. We're not doing group today.
All right.
Too many of them can't make it. So
hi, Marion.
Hi, Miriam.
All right. So does that mean Jane's coming around here? Or?
No, I'll just have to chat with Jane. So.
Okay.
Dieter says, oh, now I know who John reminds me of. We have a new Bernard Hill lookalike.
What, Yossa Hughes?
I don't know who that is.
Boys from the Black Stuff? No.
We do.
Uh-huh.
Hang on. Whoa, hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Woo?
whoa.
Woo woo.
Oh, whoa,
Hanging on.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that's right. Disregard all laughter.
Sounded like you're breaking into wired for sound there for a moment. There,
No.
Mikey.
There was there's a hole in the floor of my Krankenpanzerwagen, but it should be there.
Well, fix it, dear Gary. Dear Gary. Dear Gary.
I am fixing it, dear John. I've fixed it, dear John.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah, man. So it goes.
Okay. So that works.
Ooh. Let's have a look.
Do 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 do. I can sing this song.
Yeah. Dieter says, Banther. No.
Panther fodder.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Dieter
Sheeta
says,
Banther.
oh, banter. Why the F did I hear that wrong? Because John has a funny accent.
I don't have an accent. What the hell? This is racism. That's what this is.
Not racism.
I have an accent.
I don't have a bloody accent. What the hell's wrong with you bastards?
You pommy bastard.
Bastards.
Oh, dear. Nothing like a bit of casual xenophobia, is there? Because, of course, we don't condone that sort of thing, Mr. Starman.
So it sounds a bit kinky, if you ask me. Casual xenophobia.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, does?
Don't want none of that.
Oh, it's only
No.
kinky the first time.
Too smutty.
The better looking Marley says, yeah, fair point, Dieter. Well played, boys. Leon Macduff.
Leon Macduff. Yeah.
Right.
And Dieter says, next live session, John enters dressed as Theoden King. Death. Oops.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Julie said,
Poo.
Julian ponders, is a Dear John letter the same as a French letter, just upside down? No. Ozzy Ian says, I can confirm John doesn't have an accent.
Hey! See, I have at least one friend here. It's funny, I'm not including my twin brother.
A twin brusher.
Brother.
Brusher. Have you been watching Austin Powers?
Oh, I just can't. Since I've seen that movie, I just can't say brothers without saying brother. It's a thing. Like all the Marley boys do it. It's sort of.
Do you know what?
It's just become.
When I first started speaking to Dom, Dominic.
Yeah.
One of the first things I said to him was, "Oh my god, you sound like the guy out of Goldmember."
And
Oh,
he said, I don't know who that is. And then you played him some clips of it. And at least he laughed because, you know, I'd hate him to take offense.
Well, to be fair, even he said he could hear the similarity.
Yeah.
Dieter, haha, now I got that song in my head and I picture Mikey looking at Gary and John bicker over that hole in the bucket and wonders why he cannot stop laughing. And he also says John Deere in French is Jean Cher. Haha. Yeah. I remember when we were in Iraq, right? Everyone else driving around in either armoured vehicles or like the British driving around in Land Rovers, stuff like that. The Americans drove around in John Deere golf carts.
Yeah. Us Aussies only had one, and that was for the Padre. And we call it the Papermobile, of course. And it's now in the Australian War Memorial in Canberra.
Oh, wow.
Because there's, you know, all the Padres had it as it came through. Hey?
They've got a fantastic online archive for the First World War, the Australian War Museum.
Oh, sure do. It's just reopened. They've rebuilt it in a way. From what I understand, it's amazing. But I've not been there since it's reopened.
Australian War Memorial. We've got some fantastic photos from World War One. Lady Sam says, John doesn't have an accent. He has an Aussie twang.
I could comment, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, go on. What do you got to say, Gary? What do you got to say?
It begins with TWA, but it's not twang.
No, it wasn't actually that. I was thinking of a certain episode of Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Moving on.
I used to watch Rainbow as a kid. My mum actually got me the videotapes of it as well.
I never liked it. I didn't get it. My job.
I used to have a video of the episode where they're teaching kids how to build a wall.
When they were playing with their twangers.
Yeah. Dieter says Ian Mitzelberg equals Uncle Mitz to Nia. There we go.
So many.
Ian's world famous now.
Dieter says, well played, John. You made my day with that bucket joke. Lady Sam says, and I've read this ahead, so I'm not going to say this in a silly accent. I'm going down to Canberra to the War Memorial in a couple of weeks to do some research. I'm actually quite jealous. I would actually love to go there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
Pay my respects. June says,
I've never been to.
The bathroom?
No. The National Arboretum.
Yes, I would love. I want to go there. I want to go to Iraq War Memorial.
It's up the road from us, really.
Yeah, I do want to go there because I think if I went to visit the Iraq War Memorial, it would bring a little bit of closure for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because one of the things I know about the Iraq War Memorial is the memorial that was out in the Cobb in Basra, where I was made out of sandstone, obviously, because it's Iraq. But they knew it wouldn't last over because of the weather over in the UK. So what they did is they brought it over, broke it down, and used it as the hardcore for the one that's there. So there is a part of Iraq there underneath it. And I can actually remember the days when a couple of the guys on there got killed.
Ah, right. Oh, no. Painted part of my steering wheel white. Let's clean that up.
If John twangs, don't hit so hard.
Oh, he slaps. That guy. Oh, actually, that sounds wrong, doesn't it?
This is getting kinkier and kinkier. Dieter says, Shania twang. John twangs Marley.
Man, I feel like a Marley.
Dieter also says, Oh, behave, Hagrid. You are John's friend, not his scourge.
Scourge.
Yes. It is important to remember we are all friends here.
Yes.
Anything we may say is meant in friendship.
And we all love each other. And we all understand that as well.
Well, I tell you what, this has been slow going today.
Yeah, it's building up the engine compartment and the driver's compartment. It's
Yeah,
quite a lot of parts, isn't it?
yeah. I'm just on to
It's,
stage 40 now.
Yes, so I've done 41. So we're at the same spot with 10 minutes to go.
Because I was getting a bit of a worry that I was dropping behind, but I don't seem to be. So
No.
No, the only one that drops behind is me because I'm doing the chat all the time. Sam said, John Boy.
Oh boy.
Mary Ellen.
I just realised, you know, we were saying about Sam lifting up a box of Lego and John being behind it. I get the impression that she's not the sort of woman that would scream and fall backwards. She's the sort of woman that he would go, "Hi," and she would go smack straight in his face. I get the impression that if you scare her, she lashes out rather than jumps back.
Somewhat like my beloved wife.
Someone did that to me once. I sat in the sixth form common room. I was fast asleep sat on the sofa in the common room. And when I opened my eyes, my mate was right in front of me and went, "Ah!" right in front of my face, so I punched him straight in the face.
All right. So our mate Peter Holroyd, the Oscar modeler on YouTube.
Hospital. How is he?
He's much improved. He's certainly with it. So it was a broken. Oh, let me look it up. I'll just go to it. I don't want to give you Duff Gin, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind me passing on that he's feeling much better. This is him. So he does have a YouTube channel. That's his.
Yes.
Channel, Oscar Modeling. He's very good. There we go. So, going down the list. Okay, he's obviously still in a bit of pain.
Yeah.
2 broken ribs and a fractured collarbone, but we've got the big thumbs up from him, so he's in a much better place.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because.
But yeah, he was knocked off his scooter, and he doesn't know where that is. He doesn't remember anything about the accident, so it could have been the end of days for him. So
yeah,
he's very lucky, I think.
What is it with you Aussies and crashing little scooters?
Well, he lives in Thailand. He moved to Thailand.
If you've ever seen Thailand, everybody has a scooter.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't trust John on a scooter. He gets the throttle and the brake mixed up.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we got a couple of minutes. I'll tell people what happened there. All right. So, oh no, I didn't put on the bottom radiator hose.
Hurry up.
All right. So what happened was it was a really windy day in Adelaide, and I had to go home and take my son somewhere. So I was on the scooter and I made it home and went, whew, because it was a 3-lane highway each way, and I was blown across all 3 lanes. It was how windy it was. It was and it was about 40 odd degrees, so bushfires and stuff.
That's not me either.
Righto. So I got home and went, and went to hit the remote to open up the garage door with a controller door thing, B&D roller door thing, automatic roller door. Right, but it was behind my ID pass, so I couldn't press it. So I zipped open my pocket to grab hold of the doot, but it fell out of my pocket onto the right-hand side down the scooter there. So when you get off a motorbike, you get off on the left-hand side, right? And for some idiot reason, so you'd get off, instead of getting off on the left-hand side, putting down the center stand walking around the back of the scooter to pick up my pass to open the garage door. I got off on the right-hand side, so I'm holding let go of the left. I'm holding the throttle and the brake on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Transferred from one hand to the other, from my right to my left hand, holding the throttle and brake, and then bent down to pick up my pass and rolled on the throttle, and the scooter goes like powers a piss when there's no bastard on it. Ran into the brick wall beside the garage door, went up it about a metre high, and then onto the roller door, pushed that in about 2 foot or so, so I had to put it down. So I put it down on the nearest thing, which is my wife's car. So it was not a good day.
Sounds like something that should have been in.
And I was worried about drilling 2 holes through into my wife's car after him.
That's it. Daddy's Home, the film, because he does sort of similar, doesn't he? With the rotavator and stuff like that.
So when I rang work to say, I can't make it back, I'm quite sore and cut and or burnt and all that sort of stuff because foot on the exhaust pipe, a leg. They said, "Oh, what happened?" And told my boss, and she had all the other guys. She had my team in the office with me on speakerphone. They're all pissing themselves laughing. The bastards.
They were laughing with you, not at you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, they were laughing at me.
Let's catch up with chat now. So, let's go. Deet says, "Rise his banter, pondering banter in buckets." There we go. Julian, we all love each other, just not in that way, because that would be very wrong. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's compulsory. Paul says, "John twanged, John slanged. Well, at least he hasn't sanged." TBD says, "We should try typing faster."
I can't type slowly.
Lady Sam says, "No, I just go quiet, then you start to run." Is that when you start seeing the blade slowly slipping down from the sleeve? TBG says, "Could be worse, John's face on cereal packets." The only packet John's face would go on is in milk cartons. When he goes. Dieter says, "You banged that one on the head, Paul, and without any twang." Oh, fiddlesticks. There goes my maturity. Joe says, "Just Google the Canberra War Memorial. It's fabulous. I will search it on YouTube after this." To be fair, Australia has got some beautiful war memorials and some brilliant museums.
Sure do.
I've seen online. Julie says, "Sounds like me, Lady Sam. If I'm quiet, it probably means I'm plotting." Or if you're lucky, I'm asleep. Dieter, if I'm quiet, people get very, very nervous. Hence why I'm only annoying when I'm talking. When I talk. There we go.
Very quiet.
We were talking about you before, Dominic.
Oh, Dom.
He says, "I hope for a good recovery for Peter. Lots of strength and good afternoon." Hello, Dom.
Hello, Dominic.
Yeah. Scott says, "Hey, Dom." Lady Sam says, "Hi, Dom." I just had a really stupid thought, sorry. It's just making me giggle. Dominic says, "Hi, Scott." Tom says, "Hi, Lady Sam." TBG says, "At least you didn't end up in a skip, John."
Yeah.
Julian says, "Hi, Dom." Dom says, "Hi, Julian." TBG says, "Hi, Dom." Scott says, "German tank from World War One is there somewhere." Yeah. The A7V.
Yeah. No. It was. They restored it there and they moved it back to Queensland where it came from because it belonged in Queensland.
Yeah. That is something I would love to see.
Belonging to Queensland.
It amazes me.
Well, there's a story behind that that's worth reading on Wikipedia. There was a big brouhaha over it back when the First World War was actually on.
Yeah. It amazes me that they fitted 20 people in there.
Yeah.
It's just mad. I've actually got the Meng A7V kit to do as well at some point.
Ooh.
I'm actually really looking forward to doing that one. Because it's got all the interior on it and everything.
Yeah, I'd do that. Hint, hint.
Well, if Gary wants to fork out 60, 70 quid for a kit, we can do.
What's that for?
The Meng A7V. Have you not seen it?
No.
I can show you. I'm sure the audience don't mind if we run over by a few minutes. I've also got the Mark 1. There you go, Gary. That's the A7V kit. Move that
Oh my
model up.
God, that thing. Very angular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy crap.
It's very cool. There you go. You can see the interior.
Hang on.
Focus it.
Hang on.
That's what's inside it.
Oh, wow. Looks a lot of white again, isn't it?
Yeah. They had 20 people in them.
Yeah. £30.49 on AliExpress.
There we go.
Oh, well, we won't be doing it anytime soon. I think it's one of those kits that will always be available.
Well, I've actually drawn a plan up of what we've got to build.
Have you?
We've got, yeah.
It's secret.
Well enough, I put it in our Discord chat, but you don't go on bloody Discord.
The 3 veterans Discord chat. But
Yeah.
only the 3 veterans and Tiff and Gary Evans can get in.
Oh. Oh, I should look at that.
Where we do all our planning and where we hold rehearsals. You remember them?
Oh.
We set all this. We set all this stuff up, John, so that you can keep informed and keep up to date with us. You don't really attend. It's just lack of commitment and lack of moral fibre, I think.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
there we go. I've also got the Meng World War Mark 1 tank as well, which is really cool.
I really mustn't go on AliExpress because I get into so much trouble.
Yeah.
Dieter says, Uncle Dom. And Dom says, Hi, Dieter. Dieter says, Uncle Dom equals Near's memo for Dominic. Actually, the whole uncle and auntie thing began with him. There we go. Dominic says, that's a very good kit, Mikey. Yeah, it's a beautiful kit. Julian says, blimey, according to the CWGC, there are 912 war memorials in Australia, 250 in Victoria alone. I'll drop a link in Discord of all the CWGC war graves worldwide. Nice.
Yeah, so virtually every town in every Australian city has a war memorial. For the size of the country, we had a huge commitment and a huge loss of life for World War One. Oh,
Dieter says, at the Panzer Childkreuz. Okay. Better Looking Marley says, the only surviving A7V tank is in Queensland, Mikey. It's named Mephisto. Is that including in markings? Probably. Lindsay's builds in. He says, hello, everyone. Hello, Lindsay.
Hello. Welcome.
Mr. Evans says, afternoon, troops. Afternoon, Wait Rose.
Sausages were a bit underdone this morning, Gary.
TVG says, hi, Lindsay. And afternoon, Gary. Which is unfortunate because we just finished.
Yeah, because we're at the 2-hour mark.
yeah.
Unless Kay's okay with us doing an extra hour.
Well, I don't mind.
You don't
It's up to John because you remember John's got a big weekend coming up.
Oh, well, yeah, it doesn't start till 7 p.m. my time, so I've got all day. I'm happy to keep going. I'm really enjoying this. Like,
All right, I'll go and speak to the
Nice.
boss. 2 secs.
okay.
And you come back. Kaylee says no.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Yeah, so while he's gone, so what happened with Mephisto? So the Australians blew the crap out of this tank in no man's land, and it was used with fighting and all that sort of stuff over the next couple of weeks. It was used by one side and then the other as an observation post. What the Australians did, they said, we want that as a trophy. So this bunch of engineers got together, planned, had this flanking maneuver and all that sort of stuff to clear that area. They went in with chains and other tanks and skull dragged it back behind their lines, and then went to put it on a ship, send it back to Australia. The British intelligence, Army intelligence, was like, no, we need that for intel. It's staying here. And they said, oh, look, what's that over there? And sort of did the funky thing and basically stole it from the British Army intelligence, put it on a ship. It arrived in Australia at the docks in Queensland, because it was a Queensland regiment that stole it. The dock workers then stopped all the police and the army turning up saying, yep, that's going to Canberra and all that sort of stuff. And they said, basically, yeah, we'll kill you with all these sticks and all this stuff. So they the police and the army backed down, and as a result, it stayed in Queensland for close to a century. When they thought it's been outside for too long, till the 60s or so, it was outside Town Hall. Moved it down to Canberra, did a total restoration of it, so it's pristine. Nobody sort of entered it, so all the stuff is still inside, and it's the only one left in the world, and it's absolutely incredible.
Wow.
The woman from Del Monte, she say yes. That's fine. There we go. So you got us for another hour, people. Yay!
Bonus hour. And you can hear the crowd going, oh, shit. Oh, shit, another hour.
Yeah.
Sheeta.
Scott says, good day, Lindsay. Sam says, we also have 5 Victoria Cross recipients from World War One.
Yeah.
June says, afternoon, Gary. And Gary says, take it up with the catering SNCO, who is waiting for you behind the canteen.
Oh. Hello, Gary.
A lot to be said for contact.
Don't forget, Gary. Me and Waitrose were mere junior ranks. We didn't reach the lofty rank of sergeant, so we didn't have a mess. We had a canteen.
Oh right, fine.
Well, we had junior ranks mess.
Yeah.
But Jim says,
Oh, I remember them.
I did use the junior ranks mess when I was a junior rank.
Yeah, of course. For years, most of our careers, in fact.
Yeah.
Well,
back in 1900 and frozen stiff. Jim says, hello, Mr. Evans. Aussie Ian says, I've just now finished Attack on World War II British Mark V about 5 minutes ago. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's someone I've got.
Ooh.
Which I still haven't finished. I've lost all the D-rings for it.
Attack on. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, because I did the hermaphrodite.
Have I only got how?
That one.
Yeah, I haven't got that one.
That one.
I
didn't like the build, though, I must say.
I may get one at some point. June says, Lady Sam, does that include the separate Victoria Cross for Australia award, of which there were 6 awarded, 3 posthumously?
That's a totally different thing. And I'm a bit shitty
Lady
about
Sam. Lady Sam says, hi, Lord Lindsay. Mr. Evans says, whoop, whoop. Oh, Gary, I saw our friend Mystery Box Nick on won an auction on an auction site yesterday for a kit. And it's a kit that I love.
German Field Grey. Q.
Gary Stuff says, I beg your very pardon. I was a sergeant when I left. Oh, were you?
Ah,
So
you see.
So you were allowed outside the wire then? Paul says, another hour? Oh, she don't mind going to bed.
Uru.
Scott, they did this something with a 109, can't remember what mark, the British stole it from us, Royal Australian Air Force.
Yeah. Yeah. So I could tell you that story in a minute as well.
Ian says 3 hour Thursday. Cool. Nice. Junior says junior NCOs didn't have a mess, they just made one. I wasn't even a junior NCO. I stayed a craftsman for 7 years because I didn't want to be an NCO. Because I got to a point where I said to our admin officer, very nice guy, how come my pay hasn't gone up this year when everyone else's has? And we looked at the system and he went, because you're getting the highest pay a craftsman can get. I said, well, how much does a Lance Corporal get? And he said, about £20 a day less. I went, okay, I'll stay as a craftsman then. Rather than take a pay cut and have to pay mess bills. Lady Sam says, no, they were separate. Tiff says, I can only do half hour going to the hospital. Not a problem. Just let us know before you leave. Joe says, enjoyed it, y'all. Gotta go. Have to go get a new AC and heating system installed before it gets too hot, like in Australia. Mucho money.
Uru.
Laurie Robertson says, hello. Hello, Laurie.
Hello.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I've got to try and get this steering wheel in now.
Ooh.
Shut up, Benji. God blimey.
And how are you today, Laurie? Laurie. How are you pronounced?
Hope you're having a good day, sir.
I think Laurie is female.
It can be a man as well.
Well, only if it's Hugh Laurie. But yeah, I think in America Laurie's female because I have a friend called Laurie.
Right. So another quick story. This is Black 6. It's a BF-109G. It's the one that's in Cosford. And it used to fly about 20 years ago and all that sort of stuff. Now, Bobby Gibbs found it with 3 Squadron in the Air Force, Australian Air Force. And that's his, like, CV is 3 Squadron, and V was his aircraft. So this is him flying out with British Roundels out of the country. So when they came across it, he slept under the wing and he was going to shoot anyone trying to take souvenirs from it. Again, he was a bit of a rogue. He wanted to fly back to Australia. British intelligence turned up and said, yeah, it's come back to England. And he sort of went, oh, yep, okay. All right. So that happened. And he flew it to the UK. Wouldn't let anyone touch it until it arrived safely.
Yeah.
So, it was in perfect condition because of Australia. And, we do that. We pinch shit.
An interesting picture on Facebook this morning of a B-24 Liberator that had been captured by the Germans and Luftwaffe markings on it.
TBG says, Colonel here. He was at aerospace, and when he went out to military sites, the rank kicked in. Ooh.
Oh.
We have lofty acquaintances. We have friends in high places.
Yeah. So I'll
Like
sit
me,
fast
I
for a
have
moment.
friends in low places.
Yeah, I have friends in.
I have no friends.
Oh, you do. You got us. Ah, you lucky.
For another hour.
Yeah, but then you get to go to bed with your wife. That's much more fun, surely. Oh, it's a good job she doesn't watch these, isn't it, John?
She'll never watch these.
On the wrong side. You stupid boy.
Have you done a Marley?
No, nothing to see here.
Go back to your dull, miserable lives.
Well, if it's the officers' mess, let them clean it up. Absolutely. Julian says, the Victoria Cross for Australia was only established in 1991. I'm guessing for the first Iraq War.
No, it's actually worse than that. So, can I have time for a rant? Tell me when you finish the comments.
Yeah. Tiff says, 2-minute bathroom break. Okie dokie. Kaylee says, hello, Kaylee. Hello, darling. Could you possibly get me a drink, Kaylee? If that's okay. If not, fine. Just say so. I'll get one. So, John, carry on with your dit.
All right. So as most people would know, the Victoria Crosses, the story goes that they are struck from cannon that were pilfered in an Australian style at Battle of Sevastopol, Crimea, Ukraine, all that sort of stuff, right? Okay, so for close to 100 years, that was happening and all that sort of stuff. What I think happened with all of the successive wars, because when they planned this, they had no idea it would keep going. It would be replaced by another metal. I think the ingot was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. I don't know exactly how much they had, but what we did is, with the Australia Act of 1986 and all that sort of stuff, so we don't, so if something went for royal assent, things in Australian Parliament and procedural stuff don't need British or Crown consent with anything at all. Our Governor General is on his own. He can make his own decisions, and the Crown would agree with whatever they are because we are a separate nation, all that sort of stuff. Now, with that, what has happened since is now there's a Victoria Cross for Australia, Victoria Cross for New Zealand, Victoria Cross for Canada. And I believe, and I find no proof of this, and if I ask someone, they will deny it. I believe it's not from the same ingots anymore. I don't think Britain would hand them over. I think the metallurgists. I think the metallurgists would have copied that the quality of metal, and they make a copy of it, but they won't say that it's not from that. But I have no proof. I think that's what would happen because that's what governments do: look after themselves and dick everyone else over.
Yes, and away from politics we go.
Well. I wasn't going to go there, but now you brought it up. Let me have a commander up.
We did ask permission.
Yeah.
Okay.
That famous Blackadder line, permission to speak. Permission to speak very urgently, sir.
And I'm not into conspiracy theories, but I honestly think that's a true thing. Is it's not from those ingots.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. The piece that they got left now is only about that big.
Right. It's just been too many wars.
Yeah, and that's why it's almost impossible to be awarded a VC cross now. VC.
Yeah, we've had a number in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Just sort of thing that you'd apply tariffs to a nation for.
John, pack it in. Kaylee says, "What drink do you want, Mike?" Coffee and maybe a bottle of water, if that's okay, please. Love you. Okay, so that's a little wheel thing.
Really stick up that high? Yeah, bloody does.
Lady Sam says, AI overview. 6, the Victoria Cross, the highest military honour in the British and Commonwealth Armed Forces, was created by Queen Victoria in 1856. It was, and it was actually the first medal designed to specifically to be available to all ranks, because previously the only people that could get a medal were officers. Thank you.
And did you know that no matter who you are, if you come across the Victoria in the services, if you come across a Victoria Cross holder, you salute them.
Yeah.
No matter what rank they are.
Which is why one ours was awarded. Well, one of ours was awarded. Our chief of the Defence Force, so head of all Australian military, made a point of walking up to him and saluting. Because that's what you do. I've not met one.
Waitrose says, surely they must have another gun from the Crimean War somewhere. I think the problem was the gun was a captured one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's one specifically that was captured.
Oh, it's probably more than one. But
Yeah.
there's been hundreds awarded around the world.
Yeah.
And it's, I think they're running out, and they needed an excuse, but they're not being honest about it. I believe that's the state of the nation, because there'd be an uproar. It'd be front page news if the truth came out.
Yeah. Lady Sam says, stupid AI. Yeah. If you go on AI, you can actually look up like who is bearded veteran creates, and it comes up with a blurb about how it's a channel where we all talk and have a laugh and things like that. It's quite interesting. Gary Stuff says, everyone salutes a VC, even the monarch. They are treated in the same way as regimental colours. Yeah.
Yes. Very good. As they should be.
I have mine behind me, but I don't salute it because I don't wear a headdress around the house, funnily enough.
Your colours?
The BB flag.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but... Yeah, they're not the actual colours, though.
Well, no. They're just the same colours.
Now, E49, he says.
E49.
It's a little
Yes.
signalling stick beside the commander. Or you might, other Australians might know that as a commander.
I cannot find E49. What stage are you on?
Oh, that's 48.
How the hell have you got all the way up there?
Well, I've jumped across. I haven't put in the stretches or whatever in 44. I'm still working this. So, yeah, step 48, if I do it, it'll finish off the driver's compartment. By just putting the stuff beside the commander there.
E49.
Miss!
Did you say E49 or E48?
Oh, sorry, 48.
48. No.
Okay, so we've got one from Julian. It's a multiple parter again.
All right.
Julian says, Part 1 Wikipedia, in its usual cough, not at all accurate style, claims other VCs are made from the same metal, but metallurgy tests have established they are from the Chinese guns, not the Russian ones. There we go.
Oh.
Well, these things happen.
Yeah.
But to do that, you'd have to destroy a Victoria Cross.
Well, they keep some blanks made in reserve, don't they? Thank you, darling. Kaylee's brought me a bottle of water and a cup of coffee, and she's lovely.
She's a lovely lady.
She is.
Very
She's
nice.
a sweetheart. Now then.
Then, now, then, now, then, now, then, now, then, now.
Ow.
Then.
He says, B. What's B? In the colour chart. Aussie Ian says, photos of Mark 5 uploaded to Discord. Excellent. I can't wait to see it.
B is black.
Well, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. It's just a second one.
Yeah, they actually, in the jewellers that makes them in London, they actually have like 20 or 30 blanks ready made.
Yeah, that was blah blah blah. There's a documentary by Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah. they're not actually working until they're actually engraved.
Yeah, because didn't Jeremy
metal.
Clarkson's father-in-law get a VC?
Yes.
His ex-father-in-law, yeah.
Well, ex-father-in-law, yeah.
Yeah. And the story that behind his VC is brilliant.
Yes.
But even his family, even his daughter didn't know that he had a VC until he passed away, did she?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's in the documentary. I remember something about that, yeah.
Yeah. June says, I think they tested the source metal, not the metals, John.
Ah.
That would make sense.
I'm going to have to put my hoodie back on.
Are you getting stiff nibs?
I'm getting cold.
Oh, I thought you were about to knock over a service station or something.
He's trying to fit in with the youth of Telford.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do what I normally do when I put my hoodie on. Put it on back to front. I wonder why I can't see.
Yeah, he's trying to fit in with the youth of Telford, which, having been around Telford, means he's putting a hoodie on, then putting his hand down the front of his trackies. Calling everyone Babs. Jimmy says, hi, Kaylee. TBG says, metallurgical tests are non-destructive, I believe. Yeah, they can use like a machine that it's like a laser and it measures things.
I don't know enough about it. I'm not a rocket scientist.
But you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do metallurgy. You have to be a metal scientist.
Of course. That's why I'm no good at it. That explains a lot.
Yes. That explains why you got the wrong career. Kaylee says, hi.
Pardon me.
Sam says, in relation to saluting, as a former member of the SES, I found it funny that when I was in my full uniform with rank, police had to salute me. I only had the rank of sergeant. So, SES, do explain, John.
Oh, the State Emergency Services.
Oh.
So it's, well, each state has their own one. But, yeah, say, for instance, if there's floods or bushfires or car crashes or whatever, this group of volunteers, they're all volunteers, head off and look after things so they don't tie up ambulance, fire, police. Certainly around here, they're big into flood assistance and stuff like that.
So, they're what we would call a civil contingency reaction force. As I say, they're all volunteers. And Dave Goldfinch, who is the
on the bench,
one of the main podcasters from On the Bench, he is quite high up in the Victorian bit of it. In fact, he's currently in Queensland doing flood relief with what was Cyclone Alfred. A big shout out to all our friends at the SES. They do amazing work. I'd volunteer, but my back's fucked. And that sounds like an excuse, but it really is.
Yeah, you are rather old and knackered.
Yeah.
You're like 5 years from using a walking stick or something.
Oh, I don't think it's that
great.
long.
Cheer him up,
it's longer than that, I should say.
Hey, I use
I'm
a walk. I'm only 36.
I was going to say, said to Mikey, cheer him up, why don't you?
Yeah.
If I really want to cheer him off.
Hey, look, I've only just gone back to one walking stick. I was on 2 walking sticks just recently.
So you were really knackered.
No, I don't know. I try not to think about it. But okay, so went for the walk today along the pier. When I got home, anti-inflammatories and all that sort of stuff. I was waddling around the house. It's not fun.
Yeah, I find that if I use the walking stick, it's not as painful because I'm not carrying all my weight on my spine. I'm putting it onto the stick.
I must admit, I wasn't fond of 2 walking sticks because it's a whole new level of coordination.
Yeah, alpine skiing coordination.
Yeah, it's amazing how the walking stick actually gets in the way.
Yeah.
Any more comments, Tiff?
Yep.
Because we're talking old men shit now. So,
Lady Sam,
Yeah.
or they were taking the piss. Well, they might have been. I don't know. Not being a member of the SES or police, I don't know if they salute. But they must because they salute you. So, yes, you're the authority.
TBG says XRF, I think. Tiff says, hey, Kay. And Tiff says, and on that note, I need to head off. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Much love all. Like and subscribe.
cool,
Cheers, Tiff.
June says, you need to obtain the metal test, though, and if the only metal available was on the object itself, might involve obtaining a sample from the object. June says, I doubt it was taking the P, Lady Sam. It was probably in recognition and respect for your service. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, I can take over now. You go and do what you need to do, mate.
The lunatics have taken over the asylum.
Oh, yes.
From the grass.
So according to this, the next step is to put the stretchers in, but I don't think I want to do that yet.
I always find it funny in films where the American soldiers are always saluting each other, like a sign of respect thing. But in the British forces, if you did that, they'd think you'd gone bloody mental, especially if you weren't wearing a headdress or something.
No, it's the famous famous lines, isn't it? Come out there. Don't salute me, I work for a living.
Well, yeah, and like say, because we only salute the Queen's Commission, we don't salute the person.
Yeah.
Whereas the Americans maybe salute the person for
Look,
earning rank rather than saluting the commission.
the rank, not the man.
Yeah. Whereas we salute the commission, not the man or the rank.
Well, that's just an out, isn't it? You actually, you pay your respects regardless of person.
We're saluting the representative of the monarch.
Yeah. I mean, they hold a commission with the monarch's signature and name. Yes.
Gary Stubbs, you could run X-ray fluorescence on a medal without doing it any harm. There we go.
Yeah. But that will tell you whether it's got any cracks or whatever. It won't tell you the composition of the metal.
The lunatics are taking over the asylum. This assumes anyone else was ever in charge. I felt that. Very good, Julian.
He is very quick, isn't he?
He is.
Not even sure whose side he's really on.
Yes.
Do.
Let's see.
Can't use my little display sander because it's still charging up.
Ooh, we're on 25 likes. We're doing well. Do you know what? I don't hear anything off of people all day, right? Except from like on Discord occasionally. As soon as I come live, I start getting messages and all sorts on my phone. It's really weird.
They know you know.
That's me. It's piss funny.
You never message me.
No. Well, we do. I mean, we're sending each other sort of reels and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
true.
much daily. Yeah.
Most of the stuff we send is not
YouTube friendly.
not transmittable.
Yes.
Oh, it is, but
It usually comes with a health warning.
well. Now, I should try to put that radiator pipe back on.
This strange. You think about it, we've known each other 2 years now.
God, is it that long? Oh, feels like 10.
Yeah, it's got to be 2 because we've been doing this for a year, nearly. Which is
More time
insane.
Stealing a car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Wait Rose has got his lab coat on and his safety goggles, and he says XRF spectroscopy tells you the composition of an alloy.
Very good.
There
I stand
we go.
corrected.
There you go. I could just picture him with his hair all stuck up with safety goggles on and white lab coats.
Oh, I could imagine him pacing up and down the West Wing for 5 minutes before he went. Because he would write a reply and then delete it, and then write it again, walk around, delete it, eventually send it.
Lady Sam says, Julian, people in the asylum are happier. I'm happy. I'm always happy. TBG says, were you trying yet again to escape from your straitjacket when you fell, Julian? Julian says, I'm on my own side, John, which is often the same as others and always the same as friends. Oh. Aussie Ian says, someone's gifted me a membership. Thank you. That was Tammy.
That would be Tammy.
5 memberships. It's very kind. Julian says, Drat, rumbled again, TBG. Yeah, so it's Tammy and Ray.
She was, yes, she went off to cook breakfast.
She did.
Excuse me.
Oh, am I boring you, Gary?
No.
No,
You never
no,
bought me, John.
not much.
Life is one massive adventure when you're on the stream.
I think it's I think it's always best when the three of us are on together, isn't it? Because we'll bounce off each other.
Yeah. Ooh, have you seen that Meng Type 823 Kubelwagen with the turret on top?
No? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that
It's only £6.49 on AliExpress. So I'm looking at that Krupp tank.
Oh, yes.
what
What have I done?
What is it, Gary? What's the kit?
Eh? It's Meng
Yeah.
135th Type 823 German PKW K1 Kubelwagen.
Kubelwagen, right. Oh, yeah. On Temu, it's 14 quid. AliExpress, £6 something. Oh, God, I had to press bloody Temu, didn't I? Sod off.
But anyway.
Yeah, that is cool. John does want to do the FT17 at some point as well.
Oh, you'd love to do an
On that
FT17.
as well.
Well, we can do that at some point.
The
I'd
FT17
happily go another one.
the FT17 light tank riveted turret.
Ian says, thank you, Tammy. TBG says, Gary's been watching The Curse of Oak Island again.
I've never been into that. I'm not even quite sure what it's about.
June says, I remember the movie The Dream Team about a group of patients who escaped from an asylum. Sam says, it's like watching a modern day version of the Three Stooges. Laugh out loud. You guys brighten my day. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I like the Three Stooges.
Well, somebody has to. Oh, no. Oh, wise guy, huh?
Next stroke inbound.
Yeah. Oh, that is very kind. I do appreciate it. Ian says, Menga's announced a half-track Kubelwagen.
Oh.
That sounds scary.
Oh. Oh, for God's sake.
Would mind one mind not... Oh, flip. Would one mind not taking the Lord's name in vain?
I do apologise.
So you bloody well should. Oh, I'm joking. Love you.
I've
Right.
got more off-white to paint.
I need some engine oil.
Some in the car.
Aha!
Aha!
Engine grime. There we go. Engine grime and engine oil stains. Dieter says, back, nature calls, you answer. Well, yes.
Yes,
Otherwise
well-
it gets very messy.
Yeah, I
It does.
prefer you do, old friend.
Yes. Jim says, Mikey is Mo, Gary is Curly, John is Larry. Which one's... I can never remember which one's which.
Yeah, definitely Mo. He was my favourite.
Oh, yeah, Mo Howard.
He rescued a lot of animals in real life, Mo.
Did he?
Mm. Particularly dogs, I think, and maybe Julian, not Julian. Jim could confirm that, because I'm sure Jim would know.
Oh, yeah, Larry definitely suits John. Dieter says,
It's a haircut, isn't it?
Yes. Julie says that film starred Michael Keaton, who, having been given attitude, slammed his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend's head in the table and said, I am an escaped mental patient with a history of violence. Do you feel lucky? Oh, dear. Some people just have an attitude problem, I think.
Attitude.
Dieter says, yes, the Type 155 Kubelwagen skis under the front wheels, a high tracked system for the aft axle and drive system, 2 jerry cans and an MG. It looks badass.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I quite like the sound of that.
Oh, we could do a snow diorama.
Yeah.
With all
I've
that
not done
leftover cocaine you've got.
Julie says, no, rescue me, Gary. I'm a lost cause.
I've actually got a load of
Cocaine.
snow diorama stuff.
Oh, do you? I do not.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you've never seen snow.
I have seen snow.
I'm not on about you, you fool.
No, I've seen it. Never been in it.
Yeah. It's fun. Julie says, be right back, Kara here. No problems, buddy. Jerome Horowitz, aka Curly Howard, was Mo's baby brother and dog lover. He had many dogs at his Los Angeles home. There we go.
There you go.
Jim says, what kind of snow? Not the yellow one. Although that would be a funny thing to include as a joke in the diorama.
Yeah, a little bit of yellow snow.
Yeah, why not?
Well, they did one. Someone did a diorama, didn't they, of German tank crew at rest, and one of them was literally trousers around his ankles, having a poo.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I say, old boy, it's a bit close to the bone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dieter says, Larry is a pirate with one eye, one arm, and one leg. At least according to Jack Sparrow.
Where's the rum?
I can click that off now. There we go. Ooh. Would you believe it? We're at 2 hours and 40 minutes already.
I've just looked.
Oh,
I've just
my
looked
God.
at the time and I thought, where the bloody hell did that 40 minutes go?
It's mental.
I should be having me beans on toast in 20 minutes.
Ooh, dinner. Yay. Food. Yay. Can you tell I've not used this for a while? Ooh.
Oh, God. That's a bit clagged up, mate.
It's all right. It's just around the lid, where the lid's been.
Oh my god!
It's fine.
I had a bottle of Humbrol masking fluid. You know,
Yeah.
the purple stuff that stinks like
Yep.
pee,
That stuff.
and that went solid in the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As did
Tissue.
my VMS masking fluid.
Oh. Let's get all this gack out of here.
Oh, blimey!
There you go.
So I'm assuming that my sander is now
Charged of the light brigade.
is now charged up.
Cool.
And now sand something.
John has seen snow, and not what, but who? Yes, that John.
Jon Snow. You know nothing,
Was he
Jon
the one that
Snow.
predicted that the weather was going to be fine, and then there was a load of tornadoes in the north of England?
You know nothing, Jon
That's not
Snow.
the historian, is he? Who's that? Who's the one that did the weatherman that did that?
What?
He predicted that the weather was going to be fine in an area, and then it ended up with tornadoes.
Oh, that was Michael Fish.
That's
he said
it.
that the big storm of 88 around then.
Yeah.
He said it wouldn't happen, and 24 hours later, Seven Oaks became One Oaks because all the 6 of the Seven Oaks of the town blew down.
Oh,
Put some engine grind around the bottom.
He never got forgiven for that.
No. Some engine grind around the sides. Ooh, Kay's brought me a pasty.
oh,
Thank you, darling. A curry pasty by the look of it.
Cheese, beans, and sausage.
Ooh, even better. Thank you.
Cheese, beans, and sausage. Cheesy beans.
Like it. Anvil says, Eskimo dad says to son, always remember, don't eat the yellow snow. Yeah. Dieter says, abominable snowman walks with 6 yellow snow cones. Yeah. Jim says, watch out where the huskies go and don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah. Oh, dear me.
Grime. That'll dry all right, I think.
I think I've painted the most. This is the most I've ever painted off white. And do you know what? I'm glad I've done it with the pen because spraying it would have been a nightmare.
Yeah. Put some down there.
All these are off white. Well, I'm not going to put those in yet. So I'm going to. Right. Where's my pen of markage? So I've done
But I have done a thing.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 41 is done.
Hey, Gary can count, don't you?
I've done 42 and I've done 43, but 44 is not done. What's on the next page? Oh, crap over.
Oops. Ooh.
Yeah, I see why you. Okay.
what jump to?
Arnville says,
Yeah, I mean.
Sander.
Say again?
Arnville says, Sander, I'm thinking of buying a reciprocal model pen like Sander. What do you all think?
Well, Aaron, it's funny you should say that because
He has a thing.
only Tuesday I received this.
A vibrator.
I have at the moment got 280 grit. Let me just get that off screen. I have 280 grit in there at the moment, and it's all charged up.
It's a vibraty thing.
3 speed. And yeah.
Does it vibrate a lot?
It's got 3 speeds, and you don't want it to reciprocate too much because it build up heat and that will melt the plastic.
Yeah.
So, but I have used it.
There you go. He says that's the one he's looking at.
Yeah, and it does take the work out of it. You know, I don't think it would be if you do figures. I don't think it will work on figures. Let's try. Let's see what we got. What can we take off here? There you go. Underneath his feet there. So.
Kay said pick T or G, you two.
G.
Again?
Pick either T or G. I don't know why. She won't tell me.
Just choose it. It's something nice.
She just wants you two to pick the letter T or G.
G.
There we go. She just said, "Bar steward," and walked out. Peter says, "Lads and lasses, I'm going to sign off. Got a laptop refresh to do, and cannot do that with a straight face when I keep with you lot bantering. Sadly, love to say TTYL and see you all tomorrow." Ooh.
Yeah.
You chose the wrong one. You should have chose T.
Look what she's got for me.
Oh, Galaxy Minstrels. That'll do your diabetes the world of
You
good.
wanted this one, I wanted me to have the other one, but you picked this one. It'll do my diabetes the world of good.
You'll have a treat now and then.
Yeah, I can have a little piece of it now and again.
You can.
Oh. Anvil says, "How's the sanding, Gary?"
I'm just going to try and find a bit of styrene to have a go at, just to. Hey, I know what I want. We don't use this. This kit comes with 2
Yes.
chassis, so I'll just cut this one off, and it's going to become. This might actually become a paint mule as well.
Or it could be part of a diorama where we're recovering casualties from a wrecked one.
It could be. It could be.
From a
'Cause we've
rectum.
got sides panels as well.
I do need a decent paint mule. So let's have a look.
Paint white, one side with black primer, one side with grey primer.
Let's treat it as I would normally do. So I'll try and cut those down a bit more.
Aaron says Gary's the sanding tester. And June says back just in time to say TTYL probably.
Yeah. Probably.
So if you haven't done already, if you're one of the very few people that haven't, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Hopefully, Sky Modeling Twins, and I want to say to FOM4H as well. You'll see in a few weeks why I'm saying that, but all is hushy hushed.
Okay.
We'll tell you after the stream, John. Obviously.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Garrison. Dorkosaurus says, "Hello, I just woke up." Hello, Dorkosaurus.
It does what it says on the tin.
Yes. You are joining us at the art end of a 3-hour stream.
Yeah, literally. We have 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
But
5 minutes.
No, 10 minutes according to the clock.
According to the official
Oh,
StreamYard clock.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't forget, we have a clock, a live timer in the top.
Yep.
Mr. Ellison says, no show tomorrow. No, because Marley will be presenting the 4848. So, which brings me to a really good point, actually. Tomorrow starts the 4848. So in Australia, it starts at 7:30. In fact, John, you do your bit.
No,
You're better at this than me.
You're fine. Okay, so tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, which is 11 hours ahead of London GMT. It starts the stream for the what we colloquially call the 48 and 48, which is officially it's Model Officers Mess birthday bash, but it's a fundraiser for Models for Heroes, and it goes. The idea is grab any 48 scale kit, but it could be anything at all, and build it in over a 48-hour period while tuning into the live stream, sort of interacting in the same way that you guys are in the chat and all that sort of stuff like that. And by the end of it, hopefully you made some new friends, spent time at the bench and had a good laugh, and hopefully raised some much needed funds for Models for Heroes and the work they do in the UK, supporting armed services and blue light veterans with mindfulness exercises and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're starting at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and the stream will go for about 76 hours or so, really. Well, there will be breaks in between. There'll be 4-hour lots with probably about 2 or 3 hours in between, so as we get fed, sleep, all that stuff like that.
Yes, do human stuff.
The human stuff. So yeah, as I'm been chosen to be one of the Australian hosts for the Australasian component of that, we're unable to go live tomorrow. So the other guys will be on the Discord server for Friends of Models for Heroes as well, yes. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very much looking forward to it, and meeting old friends and new friends.
Yeah,
it brings the modelling world a little bit closer together.
It does.
Last year was a hoot.
Yes, do join in, even if you want to join in, early or something. So if you want to join in with the Australian time, you're more than welcome.
All streamed live on YouTube.
Yes. And Will says, Gary, last year at Telford, I suggested Gary Stuff do a review of that reciprocal sander. Thanks, Gary Morris. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sam says, hi, Doc. Pat. Ellison says, hi, Docosaurus. June says, is there a 4848 Facebook album and or group? There is. It's on the Model Officers Mess. If you go on 48-48.org, then all the information of where you can find the pages, the YouTube live streams and things like that are on there.
And there's a complete timetable on there as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and there is a link there to last year's gallery. The gallery this year will most likely be on the Model Officers Mess Facebook page. If you go to the top of the page, you'll find galleries there, and it'll be under probably years and people and stuff like that, and search for it that way. And what people do, what I tend to do when I wasn't streaming is I'd be uploading progress shots every hour or so to how it's all progressing.
And very much like last year I built the Hobby 2000 Harrier GR9, and the idea was
in 12 months.
I would start it in the 48-hour build, but I wouldn't finish it because it's quite an in-depth build. I'm doing the same again this year, so I will be building Magic Factory's Skyhawk.
Nice.
Um,
I'm going to be building the Airfix 148 civilian Spitfire.
so
And I'll be building a 148 Airfix military Spitfire.
and I will be starting my build with the Australians because, as Mikey may have mentioned, I was standing so I couldn't hear much. We're running the green room in the Discord for the people who are taking part.
So yeah, if you want to take part, join the link is on the 48and48.org. Check that out, and it's open to the public, so you can come and do some modelling with us.
Yeah. And also, I'd recommend checking out. You don't have to subscribe. I would, but at least look at Model Officer Facebook page. It's James Skiffins is the guy that's organised this whole thing and has done for every couple of years, or every year, for the last 7, I believe.
One of the really cool things, and I've spoken to James about this, is how generous he is and how caring he is about the organisation and about the veterans that it supports. And yet he's a civilian.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yet, if you spoke to him, you wouldn't know it because he cares about it just as much as we do. He cares about the lads just as much as we do, and the lasses, obviously. So yeah. So
yeah, it's happening this weekend, starting at 7:30 p.m. Sydney time tomorrow, which would be. I don't remember which way it is.
Yeah. 8:30
p.m. Oh, is it 6:30?
Yeah.
8:30 p.m. Brisbane time.
Gary says his is arriving this week. Aaron says thank you all. Sam says, Gary, Mikey and John, gotta go, getting up early in the morning. Thank you for a great funny stream. John, might see you next week in the Lego section. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. God bless. Keep on modelling.
Let me know when you're there, and I'll make a point of heading down and meeting again, if you like.
Yeah.
Nothing sucks.
He will hide underneath the boxes of Lego, waiting for you. Just hope he's got his trousers.
He'll be in the Harry Potter section dressed as Dumbledore.
Pretending he's a statue. So, we've had a 3-hour stream today, so we've had a really long one. What have you achieved in 3 hours? Let's go with Gary first.
Okay.
He looks ready.
Let me change camera, which has gone horribly wrong. Hang on, 2 seconds. Here it comes. Boom. Right, so I've actually done quite a lot, but it doesn't feel like a lot. The engine is all installed, and additional parts and bits and pieces. The driver's cab has been painted. There's a bit of tidying up to do once I do the rest of the painting. And you can see all the accoutrements are all in there, and that actually took quite a lot of time. So I've done that. I've started painting some more off-white stuff. This sits here.
Yeah.
But that needs several more colours, coats, paint.
Yeah.
And I did a bit of playing around with the sander for Aaron.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Been good.
So that's my engine. Focus. There we go. So put some oil staining and stuff on it as well. So that's what I've been doing. There you go. It's a little bit too white. There we go. So I did some dry brushing on it and stuff last night, and then put some oil stains on it today. Put some of the stuff in there, little controls and things. So yeah, that's me. And how about our man from Del Monte?
So it's much the same. Yeah, the engine is all complete. It's had a bit of gack thrown around it. Probably do a bit more around the bay itself, oil stains and that sort of thing. I did have to chamfer the top of the radiator down, to match the bonnet. Well, the body line.
Yeah.
but that fits well now. And the driver's compartment is pretty much complete. There's a bit of dirtying up and a bit more dry brushing, and I've got one thing to go up there, which is that thing, little marshalling wand.
Yeah.
And that'll go on off camera. But that then completes the driver's compartment for me. So
That looks so good, John.
it's a beautiful kit. It really is. Like, all the extra, it could do with So it'll have some splash mud and a couple other bits and bobs, but it's on the way there. And once I mat down those seats, because they're a bit too glossy at the moment, but it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me.
Nice. Well done, buddy. So we've got a few comments. Aaronville says, great stream. Thank you. You're welcome. Jim says, see all those that will be part of the 48 and 48 weekend start tomorrow. Very early for me.
Yeah.
Get some sleep during it, Jim, please.
Julian says, from my point of view as a disabled guy, if the other lot had won World War II, I wouldn't have seen 54 seconds of life, much less 54 years. So I respect all the World War II generation and all military of every generation.
Very cool.
Julian says, that's why as a civvy, I have immense respect for serving military and veterans. Thank you, buddy. Gary shrunk. Oh, he's very far away. Right, as we said, no stream tomorrow or Monday.
Long weekend.
The guys need a rest, and especially John, and I've got the dentist on Monday anyway.
At 2:30?
2:30.
Oh, 10:30 actually.
10:30.
Yeah, 10:30.
Oh dear. All right.
Oh, thank you, Aaron.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's a lovely build. This can go on forever. It's a great kit.
Yeah. So we'll be back Tuesday at 11 o'clock.
Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday, yeah. If Gary wants to join us, he can do.
Probably for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, Beardy's Funnies. We'll be back on Tuesday. Oh, God, we've got 3 more comments. What's going on here? There you go. Including all first responders, I should say. There we go.
No point.
It says, love to you all, TTFN.
Cheers, Ian.
Namaste.
Love to you too, buddy. Wait Rose says, see you tomorrow, chaps.
Yeah,
see you tomorrow.
cheers, Gary.
Right. Off you go. Bye-bye.
Bye.